Oh.
Okay, now we're live. Doink.
Doink. Famous last words.
All right, doink the clown. What's going on?
Lord have mercy.
Hope everyone's muted. I know, right?
I am. I remembered. What?
I just now remembered.
Careful, George. Sometimes you got to hit refresh or it won't take.
It took.
All right, I'm here. Sorry about that.
But I did it anyway just to make me happy.
I did say doink. Didn't you hear me?
I did.
So I'm sorry, you guys. I would have started like 5 minutes earlier, but friggin' Dish and Stevie made me walk all the way back in my house and hit the live button instead of just saying, "Hey, Mikey." Knowing I was coming out here, you'd have thought that somebody would have said, "Hey, Mike, you can't do that." Nope. And these are my friends.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh.
Man.
Okay, I'm done. I'm spent.
Yep.
Heard that before too.
Yeah.
Just from watching him walk. Oh, boy.
I got mine. You'll have to get your own.
What, boy? I'm lost.
And by the way, George, remind me to talk to you privately before tomorrow evening.
Okay.
Somehow.
Am I in trouble?
Nope.
Okay. Then we can talk.
Nope, I'm not leaving town.
Where the hell did they put my somebody stole? Oh, there it is.
Nobody else been in there, but somebody stole it. Sounds like me.
Yeah, they always do. They always screw up my shit, man. See, I would have had this already set up had somebody just said, "Hey, Mikey."
Now, Ohio was trying to tell me the other day, up by your dome light, if you press on something, this little sunglass holder is supposed to drop down.
I don't have the same car as Ohio, remember? I got a new one.
Huh.
Remember?
I don't know. I don't know them their highfalutin foreign cars.
I don't have a foreign car, you nitwit.
Hey,
Jesus
Gary.
H. All right, let me,
What kind of car do you drive, Mikey?
I drive a Saturn now.
A Saturn?
Yeah.
Oh, God, you got one like I do, probably. I feel for
All
you.
right,
Is it the
Let
SUV
me do a little-
or what?
let me do a little who's been in here and who hasn't been and all that good
Okay,
shit.
whatever.
2 weeks in a row now, Mr. Stevie B's been first.
Whoa.
Just saying. Stevie B, how the hell are you, bro? Good to see you. Obviously, Shalice is in here with us. P2E, what's going on? By the way, I liked your video today, P2E. Good to see you. Stevie's obviously in here. GI's obviously in here. Gunpowder, yeah, and Dish is in here, so I'm going to skip everybody else. But it's Spring Visuals. Welcome. Says Pelosi has dirt on Hillary. Pelosi, who doesn't have dirt on Hillary?
You're right.
Gerald, how the hell are you? Good to see you, Juzzo. Good to see you. Like I said, Dish is in here with us. G-Trapper.
She's in here with me.
Hey, be quiet. Watch your
Hey,
freaking tongue.
hey.
I'm on at 1:35. What's going on?
You got meat clubs right there, buddy?
And I think that's everybody.
Well, there's only 8 people watching right now.
Yeah, I know that.
9.
I can count. I'm nuts.
Well, I don't know. You can't pronounce words. I didn't know if counting was in there too.
What words can I pronounce, you jackass?
Southern words.
Huh?
Southern words.
I don't do suddenness. Suddenness suck.
You remember that next week, buddy.
You know what?
Next week.
The way you're talking right now, it really hurts my fucking feelings, okay?
Hush
Uh-oh.
up. You're still a Yankee.
Uh-oh. Listen, before I call you a name that you don't want to be called.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Did I hurt you? Did I hurt your feelers? Huh?
Yeah, Okay, I am triggered right now because you said Southern people suck.
You ain't
Yeah.
a southerner yet. Hush your mouth.
You're
I'll ask
still a
you off.
Michigander.
I'm gonna ask you a question off air, and then you can answer it, and you'll understand why I said that. Okay?
Well,
All right.
aren't you a Midwesterner now?
Listen, I was born and raised in Texas. You might take me out of Texas, but Texas ain't ever fucking leaving me.
Yeah. Well.
what
Jesus,
he
that was
said.
too easy. That was way too. I'll let that go.
Right?
Shut up, Mikey. Shut up.
I lived in Texas for about a year.
Sorry to hear that.
I was there for 33 years.
I lived in San Antonio.
Oh, I'm
bless your
sorry.
heart.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah. I started to get out of a cab one time downtown San Antonio, and a Latino-looking feller looked at me, lifted up his shirt. There was a nice shiny pistol. I easily got back in the cab, and I said, "Wrong bar. Let's go." Because downtown San Antonio, there's like there's like a street where it's like 5 blocks of nothing but bars. And
Yeah, it's like that a lot of
I
places.
think I stayed on that street. I went to San Antonio on a Friday and got stranded there for the whole weekend before I could get a train or a flight back. I think I took a bus back. But the hotel I stayed in was $10 a night. So what's that tell you?
that it was either 1983 or you were in the hotel where I got out of the car at one time.
Well, I didn't sleep much that night. I just kind of sat in bed and kept one eye on the louver door.
Oh, yeah.
You know, with the bathroom out in the hallway.
So,
Mhm.
what's everybody up to?
I'm still waiting for you to say, "Hello, guns girl."
I did. Didn't you hear me?
Yeah, but you got interrupted.
Yeah, I know. Georgie doesn't know when to shut his mouth. Hello, guns girl.
There you go. Now we can all go down and get the night started.
That's exactly, yep.
So, anybody got a shot of fucking Lysol I can do to make the COVID one go away?
Right here. Oh, look, see how prepared I am?
There you go.
Let me go get the
Hey,
needle.
take a shot of that. See what happens.
Just spray it up your nostrils.
Hold on, I got a port right here.
Okay.
Oh, man. I gotta burn my nose and shit.
I got
You say something unjust and it's plastered everywhere. Well, he is the president and he can't say something stupid like that.
I'm ready
mean,
for
hell.
baby now.
Well, I still think it was out of context. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, of course it was. It's kind of like we had a president that said the 54 states in the United States. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Oh, good Lord! Is
they
that
talk
the same
so
one?
much. They misspeak.
Yeah, is that the same one that waved at Stevie Wonder?
Mm.
Hey,
You know what I mean? He's the same one that had the Marine fucking holding an umbrella under his fucking head, over above his head. You know.
Of course, then we had one that wouldn't even salute the Marines.
Yeah, he forgot. But nobody, you know, we all forget that. We all forget this shit. You know what I mean? And just like this, it'll be forgotten. You know. But people need something to complain about. Because let's call it what it is, right? I'd be laughing my ass off and saying the same things if it was fucking Obama, if it was fucking Clinton, if it was I think it would fuck who's in the office. I'd be saying the same fucking.
But did you go watch him actually say it?
I did. However, I did. Yes.
Yeah, it's a lot less tragic than the news led you to believe.
Of course it is. Well, of course they're gonna go with it. No more than a lot less tragic than if it was anybody else.
Right.
You know.
I spent about 15 minutes this evening unfollowing quite a few of my friends on Facebook that were posting stupid stuff about his speech. I'm just like, Really?
Uh-huh.
Because personally, I'm not a fan, but also I'm not an irrational extreme.
Most people that quote it like that have never even watched one of the speeches.
Right. But it is what it is.
And
People are going to say what they're going to say.
They're trying to say Lysol had to come out and make a public address not to drink it. That's been on the effing bottle for 50 years.
Right. Well, it's kind of like when you buy a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
When you buy a cup of hot coffee out of fucking Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, wherever the fuck you buy it from, the styrofoam, paper now. On the paper fucking cup, it reads, "Caution, contents are hot."
But the thing about it is, it's kind of like Preparation H. It says not to use orally.
Right.
Do they still use that shit?
It says,
pun
do
intended.
not spray in eyes, on skin, or clothing, and I just sprayed it on my damn skin. All right, I just washed it.
Do you know how many times I've got Lysol in my eye after taking a fucking healthy shit for myself?
Which,
I'm
by the
still
way,
here.
smells worse.
It does.
You know what I mean?
It does. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
It burns for a little bit.
It's not only
Well,
toothy smelling, but now it's medicine-y.
Yeah. It doesn't.
listen.
It doesn't only smell like doo doo. Now it smells like outhouse with the urinal.
If I got it in my eyes, that means it's in my bloodstream, right? That means I can't get the COVID-1.
There you go.
There you go. You figured it out.
But you can get 2 through 19.
And anybody stupid enough to think that's what he meant, I think they need to drink a pint. Just saying.
I think they probably already did.
Probably. Kind of like the lady's husband with the fish tank cleaner.
Kind of like the lady that wanted to dry off her dog. So I'll put it in the microwave.
Yeah, there you go.
I thought that's what PetSmart did.
No, that's a true story. Some fucking dummy put a fucking dog, washed her dog,
Puppy, no less.
fluffed her all up.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave the ashtray over there so I don't drink it this week.
Been having a really bad day and wasn't all up there upstairs.
I'm telling you what, you put all these PetSmarts that were killing pets with that dryer and everything. You do that to one of my dogs, and I'm putting you in a trash compactor.
Right? No, that's just.
I like wood chippers better.
Woodpeckers.
Wood chippers?
Wood
Wood
chippers.
chippers. Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Get your mind
What the
out of
fuck?
the peckerwood.
Yeah, but that leaves a mess, though. You know what I mean?
No, that's lawn fertilizer. It's not a mess.
That's a mess. Then you got to wash everything out. That's just a mess.
Yeah,
That's
but
when you use your bleach and your Lysol. I bet you won't get COVID.
yeah, I heard that helps.
Or sticking an ultraviolet flashlight up your career.
Oh, speaking of which, can I write in the private chat?
I don't know. Can
Yeah,
Yeah, see what
you're
that
on
button does?
mobile. Yeah, you can.
Don't you mean may you?
Just don't hit the back button. You got to hit the X. when you wanna come
Yeah,
back.
hit
Just
the
not
X.
the red X.
Right.
Not the red X.
I know.
Where's my
Oh, well,
bags?
let me check. My thing won't come up so I can chat, so I can
Yeah.
type.
One more comment on that Lysol
Oh, there it is.
stupidness. Most people that believe that
Go ahead.
kind of shit tend to vote one way, and it would not break my heart to thin that crowd a little. Just saying.
Right.
Just saying.
Speaking of thinning the crowd, I'll be right back. I got a tinkle.
Okay.
I'm not used to typing in here. I'm used to just talking into it.
Oh boy.
But I can't do that right now. Why am I sideways? Oh, there I am. Okay.
So I saw this really cute Ruger 22 at this small little gun shop.
Yep.
I'm kind of thinking about buying it because it's got the American flag printed on it.
Oh, you just can't pass that.
Yep. On the
I
handle, right?
can.
On the grips.
No, the
On the grips,
whole
right?
gun.
The whole thing.
Whole gun.
Oh, it's the whole gun?
Yes, and she's pretty.
All right.
I think I need to adopt her and add her to the
I was
family.
watching a movie. Gunpowder, I was watching a video. And the kid just went out and bought the Ruger, whatever it was. I forget the model number, but it's the 22. And he's got the American flag grips. But he's like, I can't believe that I hadn't bought this gun before
Years ago.
before I have. Yeah, he says he absolutely loves this fucking gun, he says.
I know
I
guns.
love
Real
shooting-
sorry.
I love shooting the Heritage 22 that we have, but I think I need to add a 22 pistol to my adopted children.
Yep. And I can think of
I
like 50 reasons.
I have a 22 revolver.
Well, as soon as I can sit there and get my driver's license changed, so this COVID-19 crap needs to hurry up. So
You can do that online.
I can't because I need to get my name changed because I'm married and apparently I've made them wait long enough. So I need the Social Security office opened and I need the driver's license place opened.
Oh, so you're pretty well fucked for a little bit.
Yeah.
Told you you're still a Yankee.
Nothing wrong with being a Yankee, right, Dish?
That's right.
If
Great
they have it
meeting.
in Michigan, my license is still Michigan. I may have to just make a trip one day up to Michigan and be like, listen, I need to buy a firearm. I can do that legally, right?
What?
I can do that legally, right? Go back to Michigan, buy a firearm.
What?
I know it
Oh my
it
God.
sounds like you're taking a hit off a fucking bong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
English.
quit holding it in.
And you're holding it and going,
Speak
hey, I can do that for Michigan right now.
English and what?
I understood what she said that time.
Of course you do.
She
You understand
said,
girl speak.
she said, is it legal for me to go to Michigan and buy a pistolero?
Yes.
Because she still has her.
Yeah, you're technically still a resident. And your address is still open. It's not like somebody else lives there.
Hey, Gunpowder, what are the gun laws down there?
When you go down to Missouri, if they require it, you'll have to register it in Missouri. That's all.
Is Missouri a
Illinois.
hey, Gunpowder?
Hey, Mikey.
Hey, Gunpowder. Is Missouri a 2A friendly state?
Constitutional carry, baby.
Oh, there you go. So you don't have to worry about nothing.
Okay, I'm
Hey,
left.
just,
Look at that. I got it right the first time. I didn't give you
I was looking up some stuff. I was looking up some stuff on the state of Missouri.
Yeah, like a map.
No, asshole. It's one of the cheapest places in the country to live.
Hell yeah.
Like the cheapest out of all the states in the union. It is the cheapest state to live in.
And it's so pretty.
Never been, but
Hey, you want to go hog hunting?
yes.
Come on down.
I'm not even joking. See,
Great.
don't even tease me because I have to do that before I croak.
Great to hear, Mike, by the way.
I'm playing.
It's a riot.
I got to do that. My buddy wants me to go. My buddy went to New York, right? They went to get. They went on a hog hunt. You know what the hog hunt was? No, this is not. This ain't a joke.
Go on the fence.
Yep.
That's not
I'm
hard.
like, that ain't hunting.
That ain't hunting.
He lets them out. Pick which one you want to shoot, and then if you pick a big one, it costs you more money. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, and you want me to spend $500 to go to some farm, drive all the way there to shoot a pig? Dude, I'll buy a pig for less, put a chain on it, tie it to a tree, let it run around in my backyard, then shoot the fucking thing. How's that sound?
No shit. Fatten it up with some corn.
You know what I mean?
Like going hunting and shaking a corn bucket and having the animals run right to you.
Exactly.
The way you said
You joke about the corn, but if I end up with a whole bunch of roosters and not enough hens, I'm gonna feed them buttermilk and corn and fatten them up like turkeys right before I clear off the pot.
Right on.
My hens, I don't want that many roosters.
Have you heard the trick with the traffic cone and chickens yet?
No, but after hearing some things about traffic cones, I'm not sure I want to hear this story.
No, you turn the cone upside down and nail the edge of it to a bench, and then you drop the chicken in there head first, and when its head pops out, and they don't do the whole flopping around.
It's because it's like when they tip a shark upside down on his back. It puts him in a euphoria.
Hey, Mikey, look who just came in the chat out there.
Who?
Mike Spotted Horse.
Mikey Spotted Horse is here?
Yeah.
Holy Hannah, Mikey, how are you, brother? Jesus Christ, how you been? Been a long time. Great to see you.
Oh, and by
Things
the
are
way,
well.
you can't call me
Good, Steve.
can't call me skinny ass crackhead no more. I've gained about 20 pounds.
So what are you up to now? 140?
Fat guys sweat more than skinny guys.
Hey, what are you up to now? 140?
Shit, I bet you I'm pushing 190.
Woo, you a fat man.
I can't even bend over and tie my shoes without running out of air.
My kids won't even know who me neither.
I had to put them up on the desk now.
Velcro, Stevie, Velcro.
Yeah, no.
Hey,
no.
Stevie, it's so bad. I got alligator arms. It's so bad. At some point, I have to buy a bidet. You know what I mean?
Right.
They make fun ones, but they don't look like fun.
I do. I got alligator arms. It's like, what the fuck?
I got alligator
I ain't standing up.
T-Rex.
That's where it's nice to be married. You can just yell for your.
Oh yeah, like she do that to me.
Oh.
No, I already got warned on that. Knife techs. Hang on, it gets better. Knife techs is out there too.
I know, I see that.
Wow, I'm not
Conservative living a democratic lifestyle. How are you, sir? Great to see you too.
Cheers,
Oh, this is
people.
awesome. I love when I haven't seen people in such a long time and they come out and say hi.
Right. I guess we
Hang
should
around for a little bit.
more often. How about next year, same time?
Right?
It's been fun.
No, can you do it when it's like how about at least during one of the hunting seasons, like turkey season or deer season? Deer season would be better.
Could you imagine going deer hunting for like a week straight or 2 weeks straight? Holy smokes.
Yeah. The schools here actually closed down the first week of deer season.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
They do in Pennsylvania too, I think.
Don't even play with me. Don't even play with me. As soon as I heard that, I was like, yes.
Yeah, now
How far do you have to gunpowder? How far do you have to go hog hunting?
What was a mile and a half, maybe?
Huh?
Mile and a half, maybe.
Oh yeah, Stevie. We gotta plan a trip to fucking Missouri.
Have Van will travel.
How far are you from St. Louis?
Maybe 4 hours.
Long way.
Are you closer to like Fort Leonard Wood?
She's trying not to give her exact location away, Mr. George.
I know. That's why I said how far, how close to this.
Right, but if she answers you, she'll be giving somebody else the answer to it. So if you just get smart and you write it in the fucking online chat, the off chat.
I'm sorry, I'm a dumb old Southerner.
Well, I know. That's why I'm trying to help you out.
I know, and I appreciate you.
You know.
Hold on, sugar. Hold on. Let me find Google Maps.
You sucker.
Hey, you open it up.
Right.
I was fit to get opened up.
somewhere up in heaven, drivers going, "Hey, she lives right here."
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's showing everybody on heaven too.
Oh,
Good old driver.
miss him.
Yeah.
Bunches.
Yeah, there's my liquor cabinet right there. Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
That's my naked wife.
That was fucking funny.
On top of Old Smoky.
All covered. Well, there wasn't nothing covered.
Not covered with anything.
Nothing.
Guns Girl, you want to go hog hunting? Guns Girl wants to go hog hunting. I can't. I can't. Oh. See how polite I'm getting all of a sudden? It's the new Mikey.
Yeah, that's because you've been stuck at the house. You've been retrained.
No, that ain't none of that. None of that. I know, but like I'm gonna have to get up super early tomorrow morning. And then super early Sunday morning.
What the hell's that?
To get my body back and don't sleep till fucking 10 o'clock anymore.
10? Holy shit, you have been getting up early.
I've been getting up at 5:30 in the morning and taking a nap by 10:30.
That's when I go to bed.
Usually I get up about 5:30, 5:45, take a piss, have a smoke. Then I decide whether I should go back to bed or not. And
Right.
and usually after an hour I go, yeah, I'll go back to bed. Then I go back to bed and I get up around 10.
Love a pre-morning nap.
Right?
Holy shit, I'm getting old.
You're getting old. Fuck you, look it.
No, you don't.
You don't look a day over fucking 60, so I wouldn't worry about getting old, Stevie.
Well, that's good. That's par for the course.
I'm such an asshole. See, I don't have a hat on tonight, so I had to put my hood on. Can you imagine? Dish, when's the last time you see me without a hat?
Right?
It's been a while. I know I was wondering where your hat was.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened to it. It's not like I don't have 19 million of them in my house. I don't know what I did. I don't have one in my car either.
So
Hey,
you're
Jesus.
paranoid about taking your hood back?
No, because if I do this, it's fucking shine everywhere, see?
Well, at least you got a nice round head. It's not all lumpy.
Oh, yeah.
and bumpy.
Yeah. At least
Yeah.
you got a cone head or something.
But it's cold, though.
Or a bean
Thanks.
head.
Take it in. I got a pointy ass head
Oh, shit.
with a ridge up the center.
So you should probably go for the mohawk.
Just,
Yeah,
you ain't
I had
old.
a
You're younger than us. Hey, Chink, Summer, what's up?
There you go, Gear. Shine bright like a diamond.
Gear, what's up, brother?
I feel sorry for whoever walked into this conversation during shiny heads.
Right.
At least they didn't get a chance to hear the dick pics.
Or Guns Girl wanting to go on a hog hunt. Yep,
I don't think
it's
she said hey to me.
a bucket list of mine.
My feel is hurt.
Feelers
And
hurt.
one of you Southern people are gonna have to show me how to make a brine so I can fucking do hams and all that shit.
Oh, that's easy, brother.
Yeah, well, I never done it, so
Well, I'm just saying, once you get taught, you'll be like, man, that was easy.
I kept telling my brother when he's not a police officer anymore. Speaking of police officers, there goes one right there.
Careful, you might get drug out of your car.
You're right.
No, I know who he's here for, but they're not here. They're not here yet. So now he works for the Department of Agriculture.
Really?
Yep.
Bad year to start that. They can't even buy seeds for Pete's sakes. Oh, and our governor did finally open that up too.
Well,
I'm
that
happy
was
for 'em.
awfully nice of him.
It's like,
I'm
thanks,
happy for
Hitler.
him.
Thanks for the
Maybe
crumbs.
you finally had that overdue enema or something.
Tuesday and Wednesday. My potatoes are starting to come up, and usually when my potatoes start to come up, I start planting other stuff because
Right.
I usually plant around the first week of April, like potatoes. So they've just popped through the ground. They're probably about 2 inches tall. So I'm going to start planting my zucchini and squash, my crookneck squash, and cucumbers. And
Hey, I heard poison potato tops help kill the virus.
I just put some Crown Royal on them.
Oh God, don't waste
Just
Okay.
inject
You're
it.
gonna be drinking, then I'm gonna get a refill and I'll be back.
I
that.
was wondering why you was falling behind.
Hey, HRM, what's up? Good to see you.
I'm sorry.
Hope things are well, HRM.
How in the hell did he sneak by me? Am I not? Or you
No
standing
kidding.
up early?
Oh, that's because his profile pic is green like yours. Kind of
Who's this?
HRN. He kind of snuck in there.
It does kind of look like it, don't it?
And a little bit green.
Oh, there he is. Hey, HRM, what's up?
Hey,
Yeah, I
buddy.
thought I was missing comments for Pete's sakes.
What's up, brother?
Yeah, I'm going to have to refresh the room.
What are you gonna do?
Lysol.
Let's say fresherize.
Young girl
Fresherize.
avatar too. It looks different, or am I missing it?
Oh, there's something going on. There's another one. Here we go. This ought to be fun.
What did I miss?
Somebody
Oh.
probably called about there's a white guy with a hoodie on and sitting in his car. Drinking a Pepsi.
Jerking off.
Yeah.
Looks like he's smoking dope.
And saying, hey, baby.
No, that'd be hello, guns girl.
I must have not said it right.
You can't. You got to be sexy like me.
I'm trying, Mikey.
When I grow up. Dang, Guns Girl's got all her stuff started just about.
Well, see, it's been getting down in the 30s here at night for the past week. So I didn't want to plant my tomatoes yet.
Right.
Why is Gear gonna change his fucking picture?
Oh, because I was saying it looked like HRMs.
Who is Jinx?
Well, listen. Hey, if we're Stevie, if we're gonna go to Missouri and go fucking hog hunting, we're gonna have to go fucking meet up with old Gear.
Well, not only that is if you swing by this way and we travel together, you're going to have to take an extra week to do your Michigan tour too.
Oh, I can't. That's too long of a trip, kid.
Right.
I can't do that.
Jinx is a friend of mine in dishes, George,
Okie dokie.
and many other people on the interwebs.
All righty. Hello, Jinx.
I don't know. I'll figure something out, but I don't know if I can go to Michigan and drive all the way to Missouri. That's a long fucking ride. No way, Jezzo. Joey's getting more snow up there.
Where's Jerry at?
We just got a little bit the other day.
Maine.
James, you're not.
Ooh, I got a smooch.
I didn't even get a smooch.
Aw.
Damn.
Oh, hold
I'm the
still,
hostess
Mike.
with. I'm the hostess with the mostest.
You know that's the female tense of the word, right?
I don't know.
What you got in that cup there, baby gal?
It looks like one of those infusers that you put in essential oils in. I freaked out when she went.
It does. It looks like a fucking candle.
When
Oh,
she
shit.
looked like
Bitching
that.
about my pink coffee cup. You were bitching about my pink glass. So I went and bought me one of them bona fide turquoise ones. Hold on. There you go.
It's bona fide.
It
Wow.
is bona fide. It won't break. Now, if I throw it hard enough, it'll bend. But
Hey, Georgie, I got 5. You got 1. Ha
5 what?
Schmooches.
Oh,
ha.
bless your heart.
See what happens
we're
when you're
just
young and
thankfully, Blue.
see what happens when you're young and handsome like me.
I was thinking they were feeling sorry for you because you were old and ugly.
I ain't old.
You're older than
Stevie's
me.
old.
You're
No, I
older
ain't.
than me. Yeah, you are.
No, I ain't.
I bet you gunpowder threw that cup at somebody in the truck and it went in the
Really,
back.
Gunpowder?
You
Really?
recover it.
Really? Goodbye, Gunpowder. It was nice seeing you on my chat.
I'll see you over in the private.
Wow, I can't even kick her off from here. Damn.
Woo, look at all them smooches.
Ew.
Andy said it out loud, so that's
Why do
freaking
I get screwed over with you? What did I ever do to you?
Listen, it's not that you get screwed over with me. You kind of just screw yourself over.
Oh, I don't know.
I am just an innocent person in this situation.
First of all, there's no such thing as a woman your age being innocent. Sorry.
I know I couldn't even say that with a straight face. But my Fireball whiskey sure tastes good in this cup.
shit. After this lockdown, pretty much all the single women by themselves are pretty much innocent by now.
Guns girl, listen to me, sweetie. Listen to me. I am not driving from Massachusetts to Michigan to Missouri. Don't worry.
Why not, Mikey? I drove one time from San Antonio back to North Carolina. It was only a 29-hour drive.
Yeah, but I got 3 kids and a wife.
Well, I got a wife and 3 dogs.
I got a nuttin' and a nuttin' and 2 cats.
I mean, I do have a daughter, but she doesn't live with me.
I got 2 kids that won't go to bed right now. That's why I'm drinking.
Oh, hell no. They've been in bed.
Myself and my burdens.
I can't even spell the word virgin. Holy.
My picture is the only one online, first and last. Unlike I'm taking a shit in a cornfield, but rather snapped by automation uploaded to the man's account. Nice, right on there, fucking HRM. I like that.
Yep.
All right, kids, watch your mouth.
You got earbuds in? Gunpowder? I don't think so. Nope.
That's why I said watch your mouth.
Yeah, because I had a good one too. I thought something else was talking.
I live for those moments.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Shalisa. Is that why you got the emoji made?
Whoa.
Ass lives with me.
Oh, I know that, but we call swamp ass up here.
Diarrhea.
Yeah, pretty much.
The drippage. Ugh.
Drippage.
Bad smelling ass. Need a big
Or
handful of baby powder for your butt.
or as me and my brother like to call it, pissing out your ass.
That's where Queen Swamp Ass came from. I was doing some kind of tag video, name 5 things that you have if shit ever hit the fan. And I just joking around. I said the very last one, I whipped out a big old bottle of baby powder. And I said, the last thing I'd have if shit hit the fan is baby powder. And I loaded it up in my hand. And you ever get a bad case of swamp ass, you got to keep it nice and dry.
It's pretty funny you just mentioned my wife.
You froze up there, Mikey.
Just off the droid you're looking
Started
for.
to tell your story.
I'm so glad that it was on everyone else's channel because I'm sitting here like, what the hell?
That's good whiskey, ain't it, baby girl?
No,
My wife.
damn, I didn't even get
My
to the
wife
cup.
was just my wife was just on the phone with my mother-in-law, telling her how to make baby powder. You can make your own baby powder.
Was it start with like a baby and then you dry it out and something about a
What is
grind?
wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
Sorry,
I'm
I
being dead.
turned Democrat for a minute. Sorry.
I'm being
Isn't
dead
that where a
serious.
baby oil comes from?
Oh,
Uh-oh, somebody's getting their asses reamed out over there.
yep. I see that facial expression. Gives me
Oh yeah,
flashbacks to my mother.
yep. Been there, done that, kid. Good luck.
R. Boyd.
Ah, Boyd, are you serious?
I wouldn't lie to you. Where would I come up with that name at? Never seen it.
Hey, Boyd. Well, Dish knows Boyd.
Right?
Dish knows a lot of men.
How you been?
Or shall I say, has known.
Has no.
Boyd, how you been? Good to see you. You know what I think's happening, Steve? You know why I think I see a lot of people I haven't in a long time?
What?
YouTube's back to putting my
Oh, got ya.
Yep.
Hornhawks.
It's a sheriff telling him to get out of his car.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the party that's leaving. I feel naked out here. I don't even have a fucking.
Don't do that.
I left everything in the house. I cannot believe I did that. No, I didn't. I got my Kershaw here. And my Sandman rule that I'm gonna. So I didn't watch the video on it, but I saw like a clip. What do they call it? Anyway, it's dying. Georgie probably knows all about this bullshit. I don't. How to dye your knife?
The scales or the blade?
Yeah. No, the scales.
Oh, yeah, I know all about that.
Well, there was a video on it today, and I said, "Wow, I wonder if I can do that to my Sandman room." Because it's the only one that's chrome, or nickel, as they say.
Well,
no, it's chrome.
It's probably stainless steel. If I had to guess, I would say the scales on that are stainless steel, and you could actually take a propane torch to them. But what I would do is I would sand it, get it real shiny first, and then take the torch to it.
That's my Kershaw.
Purdy.
I forget which one it is. Dish, do you remember?
The filter?
No.
Slow that down, Mike.
Fuck you sent it to me. What?
The filter.
You went through too fast.
Extra slow.
Yeah, the filter, the Kershaw filter.
You want me put you on present, Mike?
It's got a flipper and everything. I like the flippers.
Actually.
See? Got the.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about the Kershaws is they've got the assisted flipper.
What do you mean? They got that right there?
Well, no, inside of it, it's got a spring.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to necessarily ride on bearings. So when you flip that, it's got an additional spring inside of there that helps kick out the blade.
Oh, okay. And Stevie.
Yo.
Plenty of jumping on that thumb ramp too.
Damn. Nice.
Are we playing show and tell now?
No, it was just in my car because I said to myself, "There's no way I'm sitting in my car without having a knife."
Oh, look at that, a babe with a blade.
Oh, I can't present on it. God damn it. What is that, kid?
That is a Kershaw.
Nice.
It's my Kershaw from when we went to the USCCA Expo in Fort Worth.
What's a hornworm?
Something
I have
that
no idea.
attacks your tomatoes.
Oh, I call those
Actually,
cup- I call
actually,
those
Dish and her former cohort used to grow them.
I actually call them tomato worms.
Mm-hmm.
Well, tomato
Scary
worms
looking little mothers.
or cutworms, they are ugly. And what I'd do is I'd take brown paper bag and wrap them around the bottom of the stems and take a little, like a twisted towel for bread, and it'd keep the cutworms from eating it.
Dish didn't like that one.
Now,
I just felt the vomit right here.
She
But
felt,
otherwise, it was fine.
she
Remember I
felt
used to tell you, use those fucking things going to fish?
Yeah.
Fuck that, Dish. Take them motherfuckers fishing.
I
All
got
right, guys, hang on. I gotta say goodbye to the wife. Hang on a minute.
All right.
while he's doing that, I'm gonna play show and tell.
All right.
I'm gonna show pretties again. Y'all saw them, but the rest of the audience didn't.
it would be better on present though.
I know. So look at that beautiful maple burl.
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 I like how you always give credit to Mother Nature.
Oh yeah, that nice fine edge on there. Thicker at the tip, like it always should be.
I'm totally clicking on you, George.
All right.
It's doing no good.
All I ask.
Those beautiful red liners.
Text Brianna, tell her I'm out here. All right. Love you.
And then we got this new little pretty. Isn't that gorgeous?
That is cool.
This one-
Is that purple?
That is royal blue and black G10.
Interesting.
So when you grind
That's
it,
pretty.
it's got layers and layers. So when you contour it, you get these striations and almost like a wood grain.
Fuck, I dropped the ashtray. Damn it.
Or is that your drink? You better taste it, make sure.
So what I got left to
At
do
least I
today,
didn't drink it.
I've got to remove the brass sacrifice pins and put in the 416 stainless pins and peen it in.
Oh, you actually peen it?
Oh yeah. And ooh, I love that clip.
Snug.
And it's doing that without peening it yet. So
Well, just be careful not to overdo it because I hate when they won't close.
well, see, that's what I do is I peen one side. I leave the pin a little bit long,
Yeah.
and I put it on my little peening anvil. So I've got a peening hammer. It's
Can you brag about it?
well, it gets the job done. And
Oh, I'm sorry, I've been locked up too long.
and it's only a little 4-ounce hammer, and it's got a polished face on it. So I leave about 2 or 3 millimeters sticking out the top, and I peen that side, and then I push that through in my peening block, and then cut the other side off at about 1.5 millimeters, and then peen that.
Got you.
So, and that whole time I'm checking the action on it.
I suppose if you had to, you could get a little like polishing compound and put in there and then work it back to.
You can work them out. Especially, it's easier to do if you're using brass or bronze.
Yeah. See, I just clamp the vice grips on the handle and on the blade. Just start working it.
When I was young, when I'd get a slip joint or something like that, my dad would take and he'd put a little machine oil in it and then stick it in a log and have you work it back and forth until it broke in the spring.
Right. Yeah.
And I had somebody tell me on a forum that you couldn't use 01 tool steel as a spring. I call bullshit.
There you go.
You just
Now-
got to know how to heat treat it and temper it.
Did you heat treat it and leave it a little bit hard? Extra hard.
The blade is at 60, about 60 RC, and the spring's at about 44.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So what I did is I hardened the spring and the blade at the same time, so they come out of the quench at about 65 RC. and then I temper the blade down to about 60, and then I temper the blade and the spring at the same time. That way, there's no retained austenite when I do that. So I go ahead and get them in the first thing quick, and then I go ahead and do the spring 2 more times.
Gotcha.
At about 900 degrees.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Hey, Ron T. Sawyer, what's up, brother? Good to see you.
What's up, Ron? There's definitely a learning curve to these things.
Oh, I bet.
Dude, I got people hammering down my doors to get these suckers too.
Yeah, I'd like to dig through your scrap bucket one time. I get me a bunch of good shit.
I told people, I said, y'all going to wait. There's people ahead of you that's been waiting a lot longer.
Yeah, but I can run quicker than Stump, so I'd be to the barn from the car.
Stump's not due for another knife for a while. Is it a 1-drink night or a 2-drink night?
You bet your ass he ain't.
Well, why don't you go 1.5 and see how you feel after?
All right. I'll be right back.
Do the spring 2 more times, GI. Mike's chat. What?
4/24/2020.
Yeah, but I don't get it. Why did he write that?
Oh, he's making notes for himself because he's the chat historian, remember?
This is true.
Timestamp.
Do that spring 2 more times. Once is never enough for a guy like me.
Guns Girl says 6-drink night. Might be time.
Just 6?
Mike.
Just 6? That'd be a good time for me to go to Michigan, ain't it?
Hello.
I'd take full advantage. I'm sorry, did I say advantage?
Did we ever? Oh.
Do we ever what?
I didn't know what a hornworm was, and I went back up to look at it, and I forgot that we discussed that.
I told you what it was. I told you who to ask.
They are different though than cutworms. Just want to throw that out there.
Dish used to grow them.
What's different than cutworms?
A hornworm.
Oh, okay.
Too bad they weren't good for fishing.
Yeah, cutworm usually lives in the soil, just comes up, you get your plant right around the bottom.
Yeah.
There's a hornworm on tomato plants, goes up and eats all your dang leaves.
I've got the perfect clip of my baby sister playing with one, and it's in my VHS video vault, and she says, "It's got an eyeball on its butt."
That's cool.
What are those worms, those green worms that like to live in like willow trees and stuff like that?
Inchworms.
No, not inchworm. They will sting the shit out of you.
Oh, those. That's a southern thing.
I used
to use them for bait, though. We had a weeping willow right on a lake where I grew up. I didn't grow up on the lake, but 2 streets over. Well, it's a pond. Anyways, there was a weeping willow in the guy's backyard. And when you walk the edge of the lake, his branches were there, and those little green worms would be on his branches. And when we ran out of bait, I used to walk over to the fucking tree and grab like 3 or 4 of those fuckers, because it was loaded with them. I've actually caught perch off a cigarette filter before.
GI, could you be talking about the tent worms?
I'm not sure what they call. I just have bad memories of them as a kid because my step-pawpaw had a bunch of weeping willows, and I loved playing in the willow trees. And I got stung by them suckers more than once.
Right.
Well, thanks, Guns Girl. Guns Girl, you know what? Now when I go to Stevie's house, I ain't gonna come see you. So bite me.
Hey, she gave you bunches of kisses, dude.
Yeah, but you see what she just wrote?
No, I didn't. I'm
No, she didn't. Jinxed it.
I'm stropping a knife.
Jinx.
Ain't that pretty?
I think Guns Girl. I think the gypsy moths is in the oak trees, aren't they?
No, gypsy moths are in every tree.
Oh,
But
are they?
yeah, when they came through, it didn't matter. If there was the only tree they wouldn't go on was a pine tree because there's nothing to eat.
Bless your heart, Ron Sawyer.
If it had a leaf, they went on it. They went on maples. They went on oaks. They went on everything with a leaf.
Right.
You
Well,
were
we
the
used
first
to-
person I heard about the gypsy moths. I spent a week watching videos about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I hated those things.
Didn't mean to interrupt you there, Steve.
I was just giving you why you talk.
Tent worms get on a bunch of different trees, but they always make that big cluster of. It looks kind of like spider web material. And they all
Oh yeah.
in there.
Ow! I just cut myself again.
Don't make me have to cut you off, Gi.
Did y'all see how pretty this is?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I can't cut you off when you sit there and make something that pretty.
Look at that carbon fiber.
It's pretty.
Look at that edge. Woo! I bet you could probably cape with that knife, couldn't you, Steve?
Like what with it?
Cape with it? Like scrape?
Hides?
Yeah.
Most
Metal.
probably. I like that point.
Yeah, it's called a sheep's foot style blade.
Stop running with scissors.
Did somebody tell me to stop running with scissors?
Yep. Now you gotta go do it.
I can't run. I'm a lightweight. Oh, by the way, baby girl, cheers. Gotta find the camera yet. Hey, I'm essential too. I have to sell people hinges and screws and nails and door stoppers.
Right.
What was really cool is this is a cool story. I met a gentleman the other day, and he had on a Vietnam veteran hat. And who fell off?
Gun.
And I noticed that he had a 8 Spearhead Division pin on his hat, and I said, "So you were in there in Vietnam, and you was in the Spearhead Division?" And he said, "Yeah." I said, "If I'm not mistaken, the Spearhead Division was stationed in Germany, though, because my dad was in the Spearhead Division during Vietnam. He was a nuclear weapons specialist." And he said, "I was too." And he was stationed the same place my dad was. He rotated out the same time in the same month that my dad rotated into Germany. I thought that was really cool.
Oh, Guns Girl, I haven't made it to Tractor Supply, so I can't tell you if they're selling rabbits or not.
I know they're not here. They've still got a few little dibs left here.
Tractor Supply only has turkey chicks and chicken chicks.
Ours didn't have many at all. I wanted to get some golden comets, but they didn't have any.
The one, a couple of towns up the road, they used to have everything. Chicks,
Oh, really?
rabbits, ducks, little geese, turkeys, I think.
You know what's weird, Steve, is that so they only have the turkeys and the chicks, but they sell everything for every fucking animal known to man.
Right.
Yeah.
Every animal known to man that you have, on your farm, whatever, they have it at that fucking store. And they have everything else. I mean, I think I just think it's a great place for people to go. I mean, they sell the fencing. There was a guy in there. It's like walking in Home Depot and asking a question about something. The guy sits there for a half hour and explain everything to you.
Yep.
The last time I was in there, this guy was asking something about about raising 2 pigs. And the guy says, "Oh," the guy from Tractor Supply says, "Oh, come right this way." Da da da. Show him all this shit on fencing, on what to give them. Give him this pill for the worms, so he doesn't get all the worms and everything. But I love that store. I fucking absolutely love fucking Tractor Supply. And the prices ain't bad either.
What you think about it, Dish?
Well, I was reading Guns Girl's comment about being blacked out. Sometimes YouTube doesn't like your comment, so that might have happened.
Why, who interrupted the Mikey and Stevie chat?
No.
Gunpowder Beauty's husband called.
Oh,
And
so they're having phone sex.
Mike said,
What,
didn't you say something about Gunpowder's being in trouble? Guns Girl thinks you met her.
Gunpowder's in trouble for what?
I don't know. You said when you came to Michigan, you're not going to go see her.
Oh, because she wrote something silly. She wrote something about when I said I'd take advantage of her way back there.
Yeah.
She wrote, I can drink more and I still wouldn't let you. So I said, oh, really? So I said, oh, really? I said, so, hey, Crazy Scotsman, what's up, kid?
That's funny
So-
as shit.
So I said, oh, guess what? I can't let her back in, so somebody's going to have to let me know when she's in.
All right.
Well, have her text you or something. Does anybody have her number? Or does anybody go on Facebook? Send her a Facebook message.
Tell her what.
I'm not telling if I have her number or not.
I have her number too, but I'm on my goddamn phone, Steve.
I know. Hey, Scotsman, what's up, buddy? Buddy.
So then I said, when I go to Steve's, I'm going to go to Michigan. I'm going to go to Steve's and then go, haha. So now you're in trouble. Yes, I said that to Guns Girl, not
Gunpowder.
not Gunpowder.
Yeah, them name. I get them 2 names goofed up all the damn time.
Almond and Axes. What's up, kid?
Cockerham.
Yeah, where's Tommy tonight? Tommy hasn't been in yet.
Wonder where Amanda's at tonight, Mikey D. She's missing your chat.
Amanda Rose. She changed her name on YouTube
He
too.
only comes to Steve's chat.
Yeah, she don't like me.
I'd say she likes you. She got all perky breasted and did her little thing on the bed.
She told me to suck it.
And yeah,
Ah, that was priceless.
That was funny.
I never seen Mike.
Oh,
hard.
I hate when you hold back.
hey,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was into you.
Does this look good? No, this looks good. I'm ready. Send me a link.
Hey, are you asking me to complain?
Oh, hell no.
All right, Gunpowder, y'all listening? Listen to me. When you want to come back in, let one of these guys know, so I'll run in the house and bring you back.
Type in the internal.
I'll give you a slingshot, but you got to let me take advantage of what?
That's one thing I was going to ask. Do y'all think I should make slingshots?
Hey, I've seen them. They're making them with PVC and shit, dude. They're fucking hurting people with those things.
Dude, I'm talking about making custom nice rockets.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, they're getting this kid, he makes everything out of PVC. He makes fucking
bows and stuff like that.
yeah.
Yeah, I've seen him.
And he made a slingshot, but it was off like a rifle type deal, you know.
Okay.
Oh, it came out pisser.
I was thinking about using some carbon fiber and GTN.
Ooh.
Hey, Mikey, where's my fucking slingshot? What does Mikey look like? He's in Amish town. What?
You know, like that kind of G10 on the outside and with a carbon fiber core.
Yep. I look like I'm Amish.
You don't look Amish.
Amish with the hood up. I think she's talking about.
Ah.
Kind of look more like a Quaker woman.
Did you really just say that, you fucking queer? I was still in Euphoria because Dish mentioned oh shit.
Mikey, I'm the one that's drinking. You shouldn't be at a loss for words.
I was at a loss for words last week when my little visitor came on the chat.
I noticed that. He was like, eh. I do that every time I see Dish.
Hey, Susie.
Seeing a different life.
Hey,
Me and
Susie.
Dish would have been happily married.
Susie
Yeah.
Scott, how are you?
I know I'm awfully pale and freckly, but Dish loves me.
Yes, I do.
I love my Dish.
Small prickly.
Armor
Armor was born.
is asking who was born before 1966 or before.
Not
Me.
me.
Yeah,
Steve, raise your fucking hand, man.
I think I'm like the only one.
No. Is my buddy still out there from the way out in the west, north?
So, Steve, was you born in like early 60s?
Is Trapper still out there?
Yep.
Trapper is there. He is.
He fessed up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's older than you, Stevie.
Poor fella.
I was
And
born in the 70s.
Susie, no way, Susie. Can't be.
Most of the guys here graduated in the 70s. Just saying.
Hey, G Trapper, that's my fucking that's my PIN number to my credit card.
Oh, sweet. Load them up, everybody. Off to Amazon I go.
Yep.
Come on, you really think I'm that fucking stupid to say that fucking
No,
fucking lie?
no, I
fucking
know.
YouTube?
You did show your
Come on.
phone and your number and everybody else's.
I only did that once. She's probably still bitching about it. Remember that goddamn Yankee showed my goddamn phone number in the goddamn chat?
Oh, man. I used to get bitched out about things that I did 3 months ago, and I didn't even know what the hell she was talking about.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Now, don't feel bad. I was married to a woman, did that for 15 years.
Oh, jeez.
You look at it and go, hey, are you a history major?
But I made it out of it. So did Dish.
I did too, thank Jesus.
Oh, Lord.
God bless it.
Yep. You stayed there about 3 years too many there, Dish.
Yep,
And still didn't come see me.
I
Remember-
know it.
I don't blame her. I wouldn't have either.
And remember, 3 years in YouTube land's like 20 in real life.
Who said
Right.
your ass was invited, Mikey D?
Huh?
Who said you was invited, Mikey D?
Well, I gotta go down and see Amanda anyways.
Well, you might as well stop by on your way through, right?
Exactly. That's what I figured, you know. I mean, on my way to Missouri, I gotta go through South Carolina, North Carolina, don't I?
No.
You probably want him to see you first.
From Massachusetts, I bet I do.
Not going to Missouri, you don't, buddy.
No?
If you come to me, then you're going to come to me and then make a hard west drive down I-40 to get to Missouri. And then take a, yeah.
So am I going through Tennessee then?
Yeah, you're going to
Or
wind
West
up.
Virginia?
You're going to wind up going through Ohio.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Ohio, Kentucky,
Dish, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Western Tennessee.
Type in my address. on maps, and then just put, I don't care, just put Springfield, fucking Missouri
All
as the
right.
destination.
And by the way, Mike, the Crazy Scotsman just thanked you for a new reloader. Dylan
You what?
1050. That's about $2,000.
I'm sorry, Stevie. I'm sorry, I don't understand what.
The Crazy Scotsman just thanked
Yeah.
you for the new reloader he just bought off your credit card.
Oh, you're welcome, brother. No problem.
Anytime.
Anytime I can be of assistance, especially to a Scotsman. You know, he comes on these chats. He's got the American flag plus that, I don't know, that blue and fucking Smurf flag he hangs there. You know, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, right on armament. Trigger withdrawal. Not that I go a lot anyhow, but boy, I sure was counting on going when this all of a sudden I didn't have to work. Oh, I got rifles that need sighted in.
Trigger withdrawal.
Hey, there you go, guns girl. Ron T. Sawyer's available.
I still can't believe I haven't sighted mine in yet.
It happens.
It does, because time just got your life happens is what it is. You know, and you just leave my Smurf flag alone. You know you love it.
So, Mikey, you're going to go through New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, and then
Why they make me?
and then into Missouri.
Why are they making me do a circle?
That's not a circle, brother. That's a southwest line.
Listen to me. I went. That's going out Massachusetts. That's going out. It's probably going to send me out Mass Pike, Route 90, right? I'm going to probably follow 90 through New York. Am I going right through the? Am I going to northern New York?
Yes.
Right. So I'm going to go out Route 90.
You're going to take. No, you're going to take. You're going to take 84
Yep.
to 80.
Yep.
Short version. You said 1,400 miles or 21 hours, Mikey D.
And then when you get into Ohio, you're going to cut south down to Columbus and then head west through Indiana.
Because Indiana wants.
Wait a minute. Well, west through Indiana isn't. Wow, I guess my geography sucks. I didn't know that Missouri was west of fucking Ohio.
Yeah, it is, buddy. It's just it's south of Illinois. It's south of Illinois.
Why did I think that? Why did I think that Ohio was? I mean, why did I think that Missouri was like north of Georgia or Louisiana, that whole area down that way?
I don't know, buddy, but it's not.
Because you smoked marijuana in high school.
I did. I smoked a lot of marijuana in high school.
Yeah,
and I loved every minute of it.
Right.
And I did a lot of mescaline too. And all these young people go, mescaline? What the fuck is mescaline?
Yeah.
Oh crap! That's the only way to fly, brother.
The good old days.
Hey, Stevie, you want to see something you'll really appreciate?
Is she naked?
No.
Oh. Ooh.
Congratulations, Simon. Good for you, man. Going back to work.
That
Missouri is. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That was my grandfather's Case XX yellow handle.
Mm-hmm.
He used to skin turtles with it. Hold on.
Been sharpened a time or two.
Check out the main blade.
Wow.
Yep, that'll get in there.
You could pick your nose with that thing.
Yeah, you clean out your sinuses with it too.
I had one. I somehow got hold of one of them when I was a little kid and lost it somewhere.
And in my safe over here, I've got my grandfather's Case canoe.
Cool.
You ever seen one of those?
I think.
Hold on, I'll go get it.
Did I have one?
So Gia says Missouri is smack dab in the middle of the USA and a little to the right. And I'm on it said that Missouri is east of Kansas. Okay.
Hey,
so 14 hours, huh?
I just found my Spyderco.
Cool.
So wow. 14 hours. So, Stevie, in order for me to go hog hunting, I would have to leave here. I would have to leave here like early Thursday morning, like at midnight or 1 a.m.
Right.
14 hours. Call it 15 because I'll probably have to poop somewhere. So 15 hours is 6 o'clock. That gives me there 6 p.m. Thursday. I don't know if you can night hunt down there, but then I would have to leave. I suppose I could take a Friday and a Monday off and do it.
Here's my old case.
Cool.
It needs to get some work on it. Won't totally close all the way.
That's nice, Stevie.
Well,
Yeah,
14 hours because
This one has never been used, Stevie. Never been used.
hey, Armament, I can't look at a map. I'm on my cell phone in my car, and if I look at a map, I'll screw up the chat. Well, it'll screw me off of the chat.
I had one of those when I was a kid too and lost it. We used to call them Boy Scout knives, basically.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you can look at that right there, Stevie.
So, can you ask me a question here, George?
Holy Moses.
I don't want to take away from your knife collection here, Georgie, but I got a question for you.
What's up, buddy?
If you're looking at the maps there, if it's 14 and a half hours from my house to fucking Springfield, Missouri, right?
Okay.
Then why is it only 14, 15 hours from my house to Chillicothe, Ohio? Which is an hour and a half northwest of Louisville, Kentucky.
Look at the inside chat for a minute, okay?
It just seems odd, is all I'm trying to say. Well, Chillicothe is southern Ohio, so that's, you know what I'm saying?
Or however you spell it.
Yeah, I have to say that a lot.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, this is my new address.
Ow.
No, don't worry there. Hey, don't worry there, Scotsman. You ain't getting my address. I already gave you my PIN number.
Well, he
But
might.
get your address to send you what he bought with your money.
I got an old Imperial.
Ooh. Hold on.
Pokey pokey.
Did you know Imperial used to make bayonets for the military?
Oh, really? Ooh, that even makes it better. But man, is it rusty and needs some love.
Dude, you're not going to get that rust out.
Well, I'll get the color off.
Yeah. I would use a
Yes, he just knows what the fuck.
What's it called?
You're welcome, Scotsman, brother. Anytime I can tell. Hey, in the compound with Clyde, what's going on, man? It's because of the Ohio State Patrol. That's why it takes you 14 hours to get to Chillicothe. Yeah, I like driving through Ohio. I thought that was a cool state. I like to drive. I drove through Erie, Pennsylvania, because I took Route 90 all the way out. Then I drove down the center of the little bit of a center of Ohio, and then we went west around. We went around the cities instead of driving, right down through the heart of it.
Yeah, just like Scott's been saying, watch out in Ohio. The state boys don't mess around. Holy
Yeah.
moly, they love to give out tickets.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
but we
Indiana
were flying.
Yeah.
My brother and I were in his. Remember the old Ford used to put them out.
Falcons?
No. The SUV, the absolutely huge SUV Ford came out with.
Oh, the Expedition?
Expedition, the big ones, not the short ones they have nowadays, the big ones. When they first came out, the thing had a 40-gallon tank, for Christ's sake. Anyways, we were in that towing a friggin' trailer, and because we went to my cousin's wedding, and we were moving the shit back to Massachusetts. And anywho, we were flying. Nobody ever bothered us.
I'm surprised I still see them Suburbans on the road these days.
Yeah, I know. Jezzo, you're only 3.5. Jezzo, you're only 3.5 from me because I'm a half hour north of Boston.
Oh.
Steve, Mikey, the reason probably it might be a little bit different is because I put in St. Louis, Missouri instead of Springfield.
Oh, okay. But but still, that's still a decent ride.
Yeah.
We should do it now, Stevie. I could fly. It'd probably take me a fucking $10 ticket to get there.
Yeah, shit.
Really?
Oh, you want to fly? Oh, here, $10. Gotta get you on here. 14-hour drive. It's probably, I don't know, 2-hour fucking flight.
How do you spell Massachusetts?
MASSA.
IPPI.
MASSACHUSETTS.
Yeah, I didn't get that one right in the spelling bee either.
My teacher said, when I was in school, my teacher said, she says, I don't care if you spell Ohio wrong. She said, if you live we live in the state of Massachusetts. If you can't learn to spell the state of Massachusetts, please leave now. That's what she told us.
Right. Gear, that's how I used to spell it.
I have one now. It's got a V10 and a 40-gallon tank. It's a 3/4. Yeah, they are, Joe. I love those, Gerald. I wish they still made them. I was born in Jackson, Ohio. Stayed there till I was 3, then moved to Arkansas. Oh, compound with Clyde lives in Arkansas. That's cool.
Well, look at that. Scotsman spells phonetically. I think that's what you call it.
Scotsman, you making fun of me again?
I better fill this up before I get a dry hit.
Yes, Boyd, I'm an asshole.
And I'm a Kakalaki hillbilly. Where's Gunpowder at? She's supposed to be back by now. We're drinking buddies.
I told you she's having a video chat with her husband.
Come back, Gunpowder. I'm drinking by myself. Fort Smith, that's where the hanging judge is from, isn't it?
Batesville.
My ex-pastor was from Fort Smith, Arkansas.
Isn't that St. Louis? Isn't that where Augie Bush is buried?
I don't know, buddy.
Hey, you go, boy.
I think Ozzy.
Y'all need me to turn my fish tank off.
I don't even notice it personally.
Oh, speaking of fish
Usually
tanks. Speaking of fish tanks, hi, Uncle Cal.
Uncle Cal!
Uncle Cal.
Uncle Cal likes it when you give him a big old shout out. I think it gives him a chubby.
No, I know what gives him a chubby.
Oh, shut up. I give Dish a chubby.
Right.
Lucky.
Is my face red?
That's good. Hey, dude, your face is red every time you come on a chat drinking.
Shit, it was red before we even went live this morning.
Just saying.
Well, I was in lawn and garden today.
Oh, blame it on that.
Allergic stuff.
Yes, very much so. I got bad pollen allergies.
Uh-oh.
Which
Uh,
helps me with
yeah,
my,
echo.
helps me with my social distancing. Achoo! Watch him run.
Clear the aisle.
Come here and give me a hug.
Dear, you couldn't work in there. You'd take too much time just playing with the plants. You wouldn't want to let them get adopted. No, you don't want this.
Mess with Mikey and take my hat off.
Well, there went about 12 years.
Right on there, Clyde.
You mean
My
older?
brother
Or
used to drive.
Younger.
My brother used to drive from Arkansas, from Mass to Arkansas, like once every few months. He used to be the firearms instructor, and he was a cop at the what do you call it, at the VA, and he'd go down to Arkansas because that's where the school is. And he drive every time he go down there. I'm like, can you just take me with you? He's no. I'm like, oh, because I want to go hog hunting.
Right.
The people that he worked with down there, he was like, oh, you should come out, take a day. You should come out with us.
I'll tell you what, Mikey, once you go real hog hunting once, you'll never quit doing it. It's a riot.
And I think you can nighttime hog hunt in Missouri, Arkansas, and Texas.
Oh, speaking of nighttime hunting, right? Stevie, was it you that told me about the, remember I told you, I says, I ain't buying no fucking scope that's fucking $1,600 and night vision, all that bullshit.
Yeah, you told me too.
And then you told me to get a,
Spotlight with the lenses.
no, you told me to get the it goes on top of, as long as you have a Picatinny on there, it goes on top of your, it's like a, you know, I just looked them up the other day. They cost like $80.
A Starlight?
Yeah, it goes like in front of your scope, I believe, if I saw it right on the picture. Anyways, it greens everything,
Night,
so you
our
can
boy.
see where they,
Right.
so you can see where they are.
Have a great night, Boyd. Nice to
Boy,
meet
good seeing you, man.
Night, Boyd.
Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's like
I know
$100, Stevie. $80, something like that.
As for nighttime shooting?
Yeah.
I don't recollect. Man.
That's got to be some kind of Starlight device.
Yeah, it costs like $100, $80. I have something to that effect. I don't know.
I'm sorry, Shalisa.
Because I was watching a night hog hunting, and the kid said that the kid even said, he's like, I can't I'm not paying for a you know that kind of scope. Although, speaking of which, I saw another kid hog hunting, right? Daytime hog hunting. And forgive me, so all you people can start your laughter now.
Ow.
It's the first scope I ever saw with a rangefinder in it.
Oh yeah, those are pretty badass.
What are those about? What are those about? 1,200?
It all depends. A lot of them are putting it in there now, but the more money you spend, the better quality you get.
Right.
I mean, it's just one of those things, Mike. You get what you pay for.
Yep.
Yeah.
But a lot of them have the mil dots and stuff in it that you can calibrate and calculate. And holy,
But if you're hog hunting though, you don't really need all the mil dots.
nope, they'll come find
did
you. You'll be real close. Trust me.
Hang on. Jezzo just said he had an ad on his Facebook the other night for a night scope, a day night scope for like $129.
That's probably the ones that might let you down. You never know though. Their advancements are like crazy.
As long as you can see the outline of the pig. I mean, you know what a pig looks like, you know what a cow looks like, you know what a fucking coon looks like. You know what I mean? You're gonna be able to see what's what.
Well, here's the thing, Mikey. As far as optics go,
Yep.
You can tell when you bought a $50 Bushnell from Walmart and then when you bought a $1,200 scope. I mean, it's just one of those things.
Yeah, I know.
And you know, it's kind of like the difference in buying a Walmart knife and buying a custom knife from somebody. You're going to be able to tell the difference once you get it in your hands.
Yep. Now, do I use a cheap Bushnell on my local deer hunting rifle? Yes,
Yep.
I do.
Yeah,
If
me
I
too.
was planning a once in a lifetime trip out to the mountains to go elk hunting, I'd go buy me a good scope.
Exactly.
Or yeah.
In the compound with Clyde, are you in South Carolina or something? Using dogs? Arkansas? Because I know you can use dogs in South Kakalaki too.
Wait a minute, you guys have hogs in South Carolina?
We got hogs in North and South Carolina.
I keep forgetting you're in North, right?
Yeah.
I keep forgetting.
I'm about 3 hours from Stump.
Oh, wait a minute. North Carolina is closer to Missouri.
Yes, it is.
Hey, North Carolina is 95, motherfucker.
Dude, if you want a giant hog, you need to go to Georgia.
Georgia.
Louisiana had some monsters.
Yeah, but Georgia's about 4.5 hours from me where you can go hog hunting, and that's where Hogzilla came from.
Right.
Well, they have them up in New Hampshire, which I don't understand how, because well, I do. I mean, they had a pig farm, shit it out. There's some rule that says you have to ask for permission to kill them. Really? So I don't know if they're truly feral. You know what I mean? And I know it takes like 3 months or something for something to get feral. I get all that. But
yeah, GI, but turkey poo is something special. You know,
but
when you.
But here's what I don't understand. Here's what I don't get. I don't believe that there can be up here in the Northeast because of the winters.
Oh no, dude. The hogs, they don't care about winter.
Nope.
They don't. Okay, so you're telling me that a moose with a fucking 5-foot leg on it, who has trouble walking through the snow, and you're going to tell me a fucking hog with a 3-inch leg on it is going to be walking through 4 foot of snow?
Yep.
Yeah, they're a bulldozer. They'll make tunnels underneath it.
Dude, they don't care.
Nope.
See, the thing about it is the big hogs that we've got down here in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia are all crossed with hogs that came from up in your area. That's what gives them.
Not my area. They came from hogs from people's farms.
Well, that's what I'm talking about up in New England. I'm just saying New England in general. Is that the feral hog crossed with the New Hampshires and things like that?
Well, no, but they said that the hogs from New Hampshire are hogs that get out from a farm. The guy was raising them to slaughter. I did this whole thing on hogs. They were introduced back in like the 1600s to the south or something like that, 1700s to the south, right?
Say that again. Was that a question?
So, but they said most of them are crossed with
New Hampshires.
Yeah. And it's very little. There's only like 100 something up there. They said 200 or something up there.
That's not possible the way pigs breed, dude.
I'm just telling you what they say.
I know, but I'm just saying the way pigs breed, dude. What's a pig litter? 15?
Yeah.
There ain't no way, and there ain't no way in fucked her up in Maine where Jezzo is. I'll tell you that right now, because they ain't gonna last fucking 30 below. They ain't lasting 30 below.
Dude, all that fat that's on a pig is there for a reason.
There's there's fat, but there's not fat that they need to, like, they ain't fat, like, to keep you warm fat. Mr. Hornet Fixer, what's up?
And how do they survive in Russia and stuff in Siberia?
They're not in Siberia.
But most of the hogs here are actually tamed hogs that went feral once upon a time.
Yes.
You see very few true Russian hogs here.
Yeah.
True. True. They had one a guy got one and they said it weighed like fucking 360 or something, and they think that was they said it had to be about 14 years old, and it was the biggest one they ever saw down there.
Dude, there's been hogs killed in Georgia that weigh everywhere from 600 to 1,200 pounds. There was just one killed about 2 weeks ago that weighed, I think, 800 or 900 pounds.
What's up, still in logs?
Yes, still in logs. You can.
Hey, Stellan, what's happening, man?
Sorry, stealing logs.
Stealing. He's stealing. He ain't stealing. He's stealing.
Right.
Stellan's my new Facebook.
The wardens
buddy.
are asking the hunters to report any sightings that the wardens said. The wardens are asking the hunters to report any sightings. The wardens said they have a few running around Bradford.
Wow, no kidding.
Bradford, Maine, or
Oh, shit.
yeah, it's got to be Maine. Yeah, but Jerry, Jezo, how the fuck they gonna last that cold weather up there?
Dude, they're made for it. If they come from Russia, dude, they're made for cold.
Yep.
But isn't the whole reason why you slaughter your pigs in November because they ain't gonna make the winter?
No, it's so you don't have to feed them through the winter.
Right, because they eat a shit more. They can't just scrounge for shit. You got to feed them.
Yep.
Well, you got to feed them anyways.
But not like
put
you
'em-
do in the wintertime. Let's see, on Fox News, so you know it's got to be true. An 1,100-pound hog was killed in Fayetteville, Georgia.
Really?
Yep.
That's a big one.
Yeah. Better shoot this forklift. They're foragers, Mikey. They just move from place to place, and they just like.
Yeah, but I'm talking about if you have them. I was talking about if you pen two. If they're, you're on a farm up here in New England, and you have 2 hogs or a couple, whatever. You have 3 or whatever, right?
Yeah.
They're usually slaughtered first week in November.
Uh-huh.
All right, but you're feeding them through the spring and fall and spring and summer and fall and autumn and all that. You can't just put them in the pen and say, okay, you're going to survive.
Well,
What are they going to forage on?
See, the thing is, Mikey, the way they kill hogs goes back for a long, long time. And the reason they kill them the first week in November is so that you can have your meat cured, be curing through the wintertime, and it'll get you through the spring before your harvest comes in.
Yep.
Right. All right.
Because they salt cured them in November, and then they would eat them in the early spring and eat on them until their first crops came in around May or June. See, it's just kind of traditional.
Oh.
Ooh, Hornet Fixer said they got one in Florida that was 1,000 pounds.
I don't doubt it. That's one of them swamp hogs.
Yeah, then those are the mean ones. Those crazy dudes go out there hunting in the canyon with a spear, and they piss the hog off till it charges, and then they spear them. Now that's hunting.
That's actually a Viking tradition. Did you know that?
Let me tell you something. No way in fucking hell. I'd have to go back to drinking before I do that.
Well, they kind of do.
I'm a lightweight. Give me a pint of ale and send me hog hunting.
If you look at I get that, Clyde, right? Because he said Jefferson and George Washington had hogs. Look, I get that. All I'm saying is there's a map I saw the other day because I was reading into it about hogs in the country, and they have like this little red dots where all they and in the northeast they really you know what I mean? There wasn't a shit ton of red dots.
Well, I think a lot of it's due to population, Mikey, until you get up into like New Hampshire and Maine. That's just my opinion.
Oh, and then he got mad and left. I see how he is.
Hey, swamp donkey. Who?
I saw this CNN thumbnail with Hornet Fixer and it holding up an I love Trump sign. It looked just like Hornet Fixer. I had to send the picture to him. It was so funny.
Right on, I'm on it.
My husband's family never celebrated Thanksgiving. That was Butchering Day, right?
It is.
Big dog of the leather kind. What's up, kid?
Day of harvest.
Yeah, it's the day of harvest. It's the first day you go out deer hunting on that day and bring in your harvest. You slaughter your pigs. You slaughter your cattle, whatever it is that you raise. And that tradition goes all the way back to the ancient Near East during the fall harvest for the Feast of Tabernacles, or if you're Islamic, for Ramadan or something.
Yeah, but I'm not Islamic.
Me neither. I'm talking about like the Abrahamic religions. That's why.
If it's a
There's a
single hog,
religion where you can actually lay in a hammock.
Eh?
There's a religion where you actually lay in a hammock.
I hear that, Gerald.
Ramadan?
You said Abrahamic.
Abraham.
And Gerald, not for nothing, right? Gerald, not for nothing. Wouldn't the coyotes get them?
A hog would eat a coyote.
Hog would tear a single coyote up.
We got coyotes up north here that take on moose, so I don't think they're afraid of a fucking piggy.
Dude, piggy's a whole different animal.
Yep.
I think I'd rather take. I'll tell you what. I'll take my chances with a spear against a fucking hog than I would against a fucking 1,200-pound fucking moose with a fucking 57-inch fucking rack any day of the week.
Oh,
But that's a whole.
I agree.
That's a
Any
whole
day of the
different
fucking
world.
any day of the week.
But that's a whole different world than a coyote, brother.
You know.
A bull moose in rut is one of the most dangerous animals in the world. That's right up there with a hippopotamus.
On a
Right.
machine.
Yeah, but not even in the rut, I wouldn't fuck with them. You know.
No, any animal that can like scoop you up on its antlers and walk around with you and not even realize you're up there hanging. No thanks.
Dude, this is messing with me. Switching back and forth between the chat and the chat. Oh, shit.
And all this talk
'Cause we
about food's making me hungry again.
Nah, I ain't hungry.
Yeah. I have coyotes out back here. They're not that big. They're only about 35 pounds or so. But
Dude, that's 35 pounds of nothing but pure mean muscle.
this I've seen them up in New Hampshire. They're eating good. I've seen 45 pounders easy, 50 pounders easy.
Dude, have you ever seen a wolf in the wild?
I have not.
That
Heard
is
them.
a big ass
Hey.
dog.
I've heard them, but I have not. I went snowmobiling one time, way the fuck up north in New Hampshire, where the fucking Connecticut River starts, and I heard them, but I never got to see them.
When I was a kid, I had a dog that was half German Shepherd, half wolf that came from the mountains that I lived in. And, you know, German Shepherd's normal weight's what, about 80 pounds?
Yes, sir.
Joshua weighed 140 pounds.
Well,
That's big for a wolf too, because usually the wolf, their running weights right around 125, 130.
But he ate my dad's chickens, and Daddy said he went on vacation.
Yeah, no, they're built for fucking winter anyways. The wolves, they're not built for fucking. I mean, the fucking paws on them are the size of your fucking inner steering wheel, for Christ's sakes.
They're just big old suckers. And they're smart.
Yeah, right on, armament.
And they mate for life.
I had a
I know what
buddy
the
of
fuck
mine
they're
got
doing.
attacked by a buck.
Where'd my glasses go? Trying to read the chat and it ain't working too well.
Yeah, right. You can only squint for so long before you get a headache.
Stone, you got 100.5s up there? Wow.
Yeah, dude, Timberwolves get big.
Friend had one in New Orleans, and she had two actually, a half breed and a full breed. The full breed was every bit as tall as a Great Dane, but built like a giant German Shepherd.
Yep.
Hello.
Without the sloping hips.
Yeah.
I hear their footprints are like a
Well,
great,
if you ask
Dane.
if
but
you ask
has to
they're
be.
if you ask a what do they call it, a person that studies, a person that's doctorated in wolves and all that bullshit, you know what they're gonna tell you? That the closest domestic animal to a wolf is. And
dog.
by the way, before you even say it, don't say Malamute or Siberian Husky, because you're gonna be wrong.
Belgian Malinois.
German Shepherd.
Makes sense.
German Shepherd. I got in this little tither with this guy over. They have a sanctuary for wolves over here in Massachusetts, and I visited quite a few times. But so one day we were there, and this guy was arguing with one of the people that worked there, and he's like, "There's no way." Da, 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 da. And so my girlfriend at the time was standing there, and I'm like, "What the fuck do you think's going on there?" And they were arguing over what breed is
Mikey,
closest to the.
gunpowder's down below.
Oh
And,
shit! Tell me that.
Hornet Fixer's asking for a link.
All right, let me let me run in the house. Let me run in the house.
And I agree, George. It is stilling, just like the chainsaw.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a chainsaw, all right. Well, how am I gonna let two of yous in?
Uh-oh. You're just gonna have to pick which one's cuter.
Bye, Jim.
Sorry, Carter.
Oh,
I could take a short break, Mikey, if you want to bring them both up.
no, because then that means I have to come all the way back in the house to let you back in.
I'll be right back.
Hey, George shut off his camera. Boot him out. What you got? Dish snacks, brat.
Yeah,
I'm eating Calvin's cucumbers.
the only downfall.
Yeah, my salad's pretty much gone. I'm hungry again.
Yep. Yeah, I bet you are. Salad is a starter.
Right.
It's like going to school on a bowl of cereal. You
Yeah.
know, half an hour and you start growling.
Yep. You talk back to
Your
me.
stomach growls rather interestingly. There's
That sounds like a bout of diarrhea or something.
like, yeah, you got a thunderstorm brewing. You better get close to the toilet.
Thunderstorm brewing. That's awesome.
Oh, ain't you ever had that happen in your gut?
Oh yeah.
Glass of
Like,
fruit
uh-oh.
when you're constipated. Get that thunderstorm going. No more constipation.
Yep. And you better walk fast, because if you start running, it's slipping.
Yeah, good.
Slippage.
Uh-oh. You feel the blood go right out of your face. It's like,
Oh God, I hate that feeling.
woo.
Cold sweat, crampage.
Oh no.
You can laugh at it now, but I bet you don't laugh when it's going on. Does everything funny and all?
I'll never eat that again, dear God, forgive me.
last time I eaten apple pie with mold on it?
Oh God! Just scrape it off. It'll be fine.
What is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I love apple pie.
Right?
Sometimes
Man,
fuck it up.
that's just natural. What is that shit that it creates? Penicillin. It's just natural. It's just natural penicillin.
What a horrible summer, Gear says. Yeah, my parents were extreme cheapskates. Rather than getting some medication for constipation, they drive all the way to Coldwater for a damn bottle of prune juice.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh, I'm crying. Oh man.
They tricked you into thinking it was good.
Oh, damn, it's the Rona.
Oh no, they whip out that freaking herbal remedy, freaking fix to yourself at the house book, along with the DIY books.
By the DIY. By the way, Joe, Still in Logs answered you a while ago.
Okay.
Got to screw up. Oh, damn, Swamp Donkey. Says his truck and his dog died on the same day.
Oh.
Man, that sucks.
I'm sorry, buddy. I answered you, Dylan. Shit. Welcome back, baby girl.
Thank you, thank you.
Papa Pinky and Puff.
And right on, Armament and Axis. Oh, that was the final burp. Now I'm starving. Damn it.
The final burp.
If the only thing holding my stomach wall from eating each other.
I can't.
You make a salad, add about a pound of bacon to it. It'll last longer.
A pound of bacon salad.
Don't forget a half pound of cheese.
Yeah. Salad and a.
She knows what she's talking about, man. You gotta get that cheese and the bacon added to it. Otherwise, your salad ain't gonna last you.
Oh, I agree.
I was only kidding. Oh, I'm fine with
Oh, look at that.
and soy nuts. That's all.
Man, that's keto right there. You add all the cheese, all the bacon, and all the leafy greens you want.
Diced ham. I had a girlfriend. She loved her diced ham. And
Yes, Gear, actually. Man, I seen a soup that looks really good. Somebody showed me, and y'all might know it. It's called sweet corn and chicken soup.
That sounds good.
And it's basically egg drop soup with chicken and corn, cream corn in it. It's real creamy. And
That sounds like a chowder.
dump it. It is kind of. You dump in scrambled egg to thicken it.
Ugh.
Very simple, and it sounds awesome. I want to try it.
That's making me feel a little gassy right there.
Corn and eggs.
I think I just farted.
hope you didn't shoot out any corn nuggets.
Well, at my age, there's always a possibility.
Scrambled egg. That don't sound good. That don't sound good.
It's messy nowadays when you might have to reuse that last sheet of toilet paper.
Right?
Well, you get the strong enough stuff, you can wash it and dry it, right? You know, all them Bounty commercials where they show how strong it is.
God.
Man, I got enough mixed or no matched socks in a bag that if it got that bad, I'm good with socks.
Yeah, tell me about it. I got enough of those mismatched that either the dogs ate half of it or.
You talk about the
We're starting to grow fresh grass outside, and the leaves are starting to come on the trees. We'll all be fine.
Next thing you know, you're going to see a YouTube video of a guy dragging his butt across the yard like a dog. There you go, Sterling.
I can't do that because we've got poison ivy growing around the trees. And
Ew.
we have these thorn little vines that are in the yard. That's pretty.
Show him the spine on it, Stevie.
Well, I was trying not to make you commit. Because once you've seen that, you can't go back.
The only difference is that one doesn't have the red liners on it.
Right, stealing logs.
Hey, Gerald B, that would absolutely suck, my brother Jezzo.
But that's a good combo right there.
See a moose and you can't even shoot it. Fuck that.
Still, and that's about a 4-inch blade, about a 4.5-inch handle. What you say, Stevie? I think that's my general.
The wood on the handle is like 3 3/4.
But
What you do?
You go from the Ricasso.
Like I know where the Ricasso is. All I know
The Ricasso is that hard line where the bevel starts.
all right, 4-inch.
Okay. And then how long's the blade?
4 right to the tip.
Yeah, an 8-inch knife.
Hey, Cockerham.
4 and 4. Cockerham.
Tommy, what's up, kid?
Hey, I'm a redneck.
We know you are.
Thank God. Need more rednecks in this world.
Right.
Still, and I've still got some stabilized Buckeye burl too.
Still getting fucking line, motherfucker. That's all I'm gonna fucking say.
Hey,
I
I'm
like
a redneck Cockerham. I did it. I spit that shit right out.
Yeah, you did. You're my hero.
I think I was trying to skip the I'm part and it screwed up my whole rhythm.
Nice. Right on, Jezzo. Congratulations, bro. Jezzo, that reminds me. I gotta put my my moose lottery in. Shit. I almost forgot.
Oops.
You on baby watch? Congratulations.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Did you see what I wrote to you in the internal there, GP?
No, I did not.
Can you do that again? A little slower this time.
How you doing, boo? How you doing?
How you doing? I'm picking at you, boo.
Hey Jezzo, what's your number of what do you call it up there? Your Jesus, what's this? The onset of fucking Alzheimer's?
Welcome to the club, bro.
Your district number for hunting. You know, like Rangeley is 7. What do you like? 19, 11, or some bullshit like that? You're in 17? Cool. All right. And they asked me where I want to go, and I'm going to say 17. Oh, you're in the same one as no, you can't be. That's a big district. Are you in the, yeah, wow.
Games.
No, he's in the same one as I'm trying to think of the name of the town.
What was the hand sign they put up?
Harmony. You're in the same fucking district as Harmony, Jezzo?
I can't do that. This finger's been broke too many times.
Girl
I
Scout.
can do it. Scouts honor.
I slice it. You can't bend it.
Scouts honor. That hurts like a bitch. Can we stop now? Oh, good. Thanks.
I can't do it.
Well, I'm not left-handed. I'm right-handed, and I do it better with my left hand. Imagine that.
I can
Damn
do
you.
that.
Oh, no.
Do you know where that comes from, Stevie?
Star Trek.
Actually,
No.
Star Trek. He
Mork
made
and
it.
Mindy.
No, but Star Trek was before Mork and Mindy. You goober. It's actually from when you do the Aaronic blessing. It comes from Hebrew.
Oh,
I
really?
didn't say that it didn't come from fucking Star Trek, but most people around here don't know what the fuck Star Trek is.
Nanu.
Yeah.
That comes from Yevareke Kayawe Varish Mareaka. Yeah,
But
yeah,
that's
yeah.
not
We all remember who
you.
Pam Dauber was, though. I mean, come on, what guy didn't hit the ceiling on Pam Dauber? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
I was so disappointed when I pulled into, where in the hell was that town? Boulder,
Denver?
Colorado. It's like,
Yeah.
man, this don't look like her street.
Right.
I named my first dog Mork. I had two, actually, Mork and Mindy, when I was a kid. Mindy got run over by a damned old car.
Okay, Jezo, because my wife's got a friend up in Harmony. Her girlfriend's parents are up there. I just can't do it in 7. They can't. There's no bulls in 7. Every other year they don't have they don't allow you to shoot moose up in the air around that. So, well, the area that I hunt deer, you know.
Wonder
Up
if
the range.
Michigan's ever going to open a season.
Well, Gerald was just saying they elongated the lottery process to the day they do it, which is June something.
Cool.
I wanted to go last year because it was only in Scarborough, which is about fucking, I don't know, hour and a half from my house.
Are you bullshitting, Swamp Donkey? Or is that true?
What's that? What's he saying?
Pam Dauber's middle name was Bingo. Or is he making an insinuation?
You think?
Dude, she was right up there with Linda Carter,
Close.
Farrah Fawcett.
No, Pam Dauber was more like the girl next door. They're all fucking, you know what I mean? She had the girl next door hot look to her.
Not as much as Shirley from Laverne and Shirley.
No, I didn't like Shirley.
I did.
Didn't do nothing for me.
I thought Shirley was hot.
Yep.
No, now you take Julie Twos there from Love Boat.
Oh, yeah.
The coke addict, unfortunately.
That's all right. Shit happens to good people.
Oh, excuse me.
It was all
I
those
still do.
storylines.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, it was more than just the storyline. She was doing lines. I'm a comedian.
And what's his name? What's his name there? The purser there, wasn't he? Didn't he go leave and become some fucking mayor or some governor of Indiana or some bullshit?
Yeah, the
Senator.
dark-haired guy.
Gopher.
Gopher, yeah.
Oh, that's right, he did.
He was like this senator or congressman or whatever for Indiana or something.
Yeah, he was kind of, sort of one of the first celebs I remember hearing about doing that.
Yeah, well, what's his name did it too, don't forget.
Sonny Bono.
No. Ronald Reagan.
Well, yeah, but I never knew him.
Oh, yeah.
I had no clue he was a star before he, I mean, he was damn near, well, he was pretty much black and white film, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he did a few colors, but not many. He did a lot of old westerns. The only reason I know that is because if I watched Saturday morning cartoons with Dad, after we got done in the garden or chopping wood, then I had to watch westerns with him in the afternoon.
Right.
Gerald, what district do I want then?
11.
So because Joe, Jezzo, I'm gonna tell you, I don't know, I don't have $5,000 to go get a fucking what do you call it? I don't have $5,000 for a guide.
Oh, certain places you got to have a guide.
No, you don't have to have a guide anywhere. But if I'm not going to be up there scouting, doing this, doing that, I'm going to go in blind. You know what I mean?
Just drive an Oldsmobile about 55 down any highway.
And
You're right. Want to step out.
And I'm gonna have to bring district maps with me to make sure where I am, because they don't care if you're over the line in the wrong district and you shoot that moose. Ask Gerald, he'll tell you.
I'll see here for the elk lottery, if you
get
get one, they make you get a guide.
Oh, really?
And he's like your agent. He'll go around to the farmers and stuff and ask for permission, because most of the elk here are on private land.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm glad my brother is in the Department of Agriculture now.
Sorry.
All right, y'all. I'm going to call it a night if Horny Fixer wants to come in.
Right on, Jezzo.
Y'all have
Don't need a guide.
Y'all have a wonderful night.
Night, George.
So,
Nice to see you, buddy.
fuck, is Jim still out there?
Much love, my friends.
Is Jim still there, or did he fucking take a siesta?
He hadn't said nothing in a while.
I don't know.
Hey, Jim, you still there?
Oh, he probably passed out and hit the floor.
Yeah, if he's not active, he goes to bed early. You got to keep moving.
All right. Well, give me the district numbers, Jezzo, and when I do it tomorrow, I'll put them all in, and you can show me you can show me where all the moose are. If I win. The only thing I want a doe tag in Maine, but it wasn't the district I was in.
Oh, that's funny.
China.
China.
China. Oh no, I have a Jezzo. I'm gonna if I'm lucky enough to hit the moose lottery, I'm gonna shoot it with a fucking Mauser. Might be a little tough because it's iron sights, but
shit, if you can't hit the broadside with iron sights, you need more practice.
No shit, right?
I know you get it, nervous and excited, and sometimes they're around the backside of a tree, but damn.
Fuck, for that matter, I'll bring my fucking muzzle loader.
Oh, that would make it more better, I think. But
on
a moose, you want that follow-up shot, though.
Yeah, but a bigger speed loader. You're talking what, 30-something seconds, 40 seconds to load a muzzle loader?
Yeah,
quickly.
you know how fast a moose can disappear?
Not after you hit him with a fucking.
Well, you'd be surprised.
Yeah, maybe.
Damn, I wouldn't count on it. I've seen them things take 2 or 3 shots and just keep moving.
My 7mm has dropped 2 moose and I only took 1 shot. Whoops, you didn't say that.
I don't know if I'd want to use that gun. It might have a hex on it. Right, stealing. But you better be a good, steady shot.
I was watching a video on a moose hunt, and a kid, he took a guide. Well, he rented a guide, and he shot the same moose, right? He shot him in the antler twice.
No. I've heard of that happening.
And then the fucking guide, you couldn't hear what the guide said, but the next thing you hear is the fucking the sticks coming out. Hit it again, he said. All you can hear the guys going, hit it again. He's like, I have to hit it 3 times. He said, you hit the antler twice. Yeah, I know armament. I'm aware of that.
Yeah, make sure you get, good modern bullets for that 8mm too. Don't use that old military shit.
No, I'll use the Winchester's. What do you call it for it? The I already bought a box. I still have the box. My brother's got the box at the house.
Soft points.
Huh?
The silver tips or the soft points?
No, I believe there was silver tips. The Winchesters though, they were what the fuck were they? I don't know. I forget what the fuck they were, Stevie. I'm not gonna remember what I had for fucking lunch.
Right.
Mikey, for a moose, go for the neck. High up. Puts him right down. Shoulder shot, well, it might be a well-placed shot. But they can walk for a mile before they drop. Good point by you.
Yep. That's why you want to have the backup shot.
I was watching a video of kids shooting a moose in Alaska. And he was with a guide. And I was told if you hunt anything in Alaska, you need a guide.
Yep.
But anywho, like if you're not a resident of Alaska, which doesn't make sense to me because you're part of the United States, aren't you? But anyways, that's another story for another day. The moose was laying down, right? And they saw the antler. So the guide got him to stand up, and you can hear the guide telling the kid, he said, when he's halfway up, hit him. So the moose got halfway up, and he hit him. The moose went down. When he got to get up again, he said, hit him again, and he hit him again, and he lunged him on the second one anyway. So
Here.
I would fucking shit my pants if I ever got a fucking moose lottery.
Right.
You might want to wear one of those adult diapers that day then.
Nah, that's all right. I'm not shy. Fuck it. I'm happy. I'd be happy. You kidding me?
Let her rip.
Let her rip. Just use the undies as a fucking toilet paper. You'll be all set.
Right.
All right, then at least wear your brown pants so nobody can tell.
Right. Oh, absolutely.
His khakis.
No, I'll be in fucking I'll be in camo anyway.
I'll be right back. I'm grabbing some crackers.
All right.
Not that kind of cracker, the other cracker.
Right.
Snowzoos, what's up? Well, I'm glad you're in it with us too, and I'm glad you're here.
Mexican Ritz crackers.
New Hampshire pretty much don't. But New Hampshire, I think there was like 70 fucking moose permits given out last year. That was it. They're losing their moose population.
Damn, Gear.
He's dreaming.
Oh, and I forgot. I have a hot cherry bend over from Arby's.
A what?
You bent over for a guy named Abby?
Turnover, silly.
Oh, I thought you said I got it bent over. I got bent over by a guy named Abby.
You put the cherries in there and you bend it over.
Okay. I want to be with you when you order one someday.
I want to film the guy's facial expressions
Right.
for a hot cherry bend over.
But
Man, I'm glad I got the fixings for a hot sub now, because now I want Arby's.
Uh-oh.
beef and cheddar.
Oh my gosh, I had the classic earlier. It was delicious.
Delicious.
I got the fixings for some nice Italian toasted subs. I'll be over.
You can sing in the car on the way over there. Gypsies, tramps, and thieves.
Oh, you got him on a reload? Right on, Jezzo.
That
That's right up Stevie's alley, too. Stevie's a reloader.
that makes it funner when you build your own bullet. It's like, dang. I don't know why that's so. That's like catching a fish with a lure that you made.
Right.
It's kind of extra
Now,
special.
is the law $8?
Oh, I need to go back and watch that video again if it's still up.
Bry's a good guy. I like Bry.
Yep. I wonder if his channel is still up. I haven't looked.
He's good. Yeah, it is. He's good people.
I wonder if I go on the interweb and punch in NH Trapper $8 lure. If that will come. Oh, that's
Can
just
you reload? Hey, Jezzo and Stevie, can you reload? Snowzeus wants to know, can you reload a Sabbath round?
I
I
don't
call
see
them.
why
I
not.
said Sabbath because of you people. I call them Sabos, but go ahead.
I don't see why not. If you can find one to, because they kind of a little bit outlawed them a little bit because they didn't like that they didn't leave rifling on the bullet.
Is there rifling on a round ball when they shoot a round ball?
Yeah, there's supposed to be kind of it. Yeah, when you shoot it, it kind of rips through the patch.
Yep.
A little.
So the rifling
all-
on the bullet, Stevie, that's like the thumbprint, right?
Yep.
Now, do they put that into like a computer somewhere?
After the crime, and then actually they can't really trace you down with it. They can, like, once they catch you or they have a suspect, they can confiscate your rifle and then check, compare the two.
Right.
Gear.
Holy, I missed a couple of his videos. I see a couple videos on here I don't think I've seen.
Gear? Yeah, Gear did his garden video the other day.
No, Gear also, but NH.
Oh, did he do a thing?
There's a few videos on there that I haven't seen, but the last one was 2 years ago.
Jezzo said that, Mikey, I have the stuff to reload for all my center fire stuff, but my 9mm only because I don't have the dies for it yet.
Cool. Yeah, every time I get a new firearm with a new caliber, I buy all the reloading stuff for it.
Stevie, I was so shocked. I was, because I'm getting into the air gun bullshit, right? And by the way, you know what I found out too? This is like wet dream. I just told my wife this today. It was like a wet dream. I go on pyramidair.com, right? It's like a big website for all air guns, right?
Right.
And so if I go to Amazon and I order a gun, they won't ship it to my house. But if I order it from Pyramid Air and pay the other extra $150 for the fucking gun, they'll ship it to my house.
Huh.
Anyways, you know what they're getting into now? They have 22 slugs, 25 slugs, 30 slugs, 35 slugs, 357, 45, and 50 slugs.
Nice.
In air guns. And guess what they're doing? Casting their own.
Cool.
They have a cast farm and everything you can buy.
gear.
A lot of them are lead free though. They're going with the lead free shit.
Right.
But like one guy did his, and he actually had to take this little. He says I could probably do it with my wife's emery board, but she'd kill me. But he took this little piece of fucking sandpaper and he had to get rid of the burrs. He said when he took it out of the dye, there was like a burr on it, I guess.
Right.
I don't know. I never.
Right on, Gerald.
Yep.
I don't know what brand you prefer, but I have really good luck with the Lee dyes, and they're usually the cheapest, like $35 for a set of dyes.
Really?
Yeah.
That is something how you watch people do that. Stevie, you got to do more videos on that too. Well, now that you're going back to work, but
Well, I'll probably end up making more videos because now I am actually like moving.
yeah, I know. That's what my wife said to me. She says, Jesus, she says, I'm surprised with you being out for 3 weeks. She says, I figured you would have been making videos left and right. I'm like, you know what? It's in my head to make a video, but then it's like the next morning I wake up and I'm just like, huh.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
And the thing is, once you walk outdoors, it would be great. All that would go away, and then you get into it.
But then the other thing too is, no word of exaggeration, in the 3 weeks that I've been out, the temperature has only been above 45 like twice. You know?
Right.
It's been freezing here.
But the thing is, you go out in the middle of the winter deer hunting.
Yeah, because I'm dressed for it.
Yeah.
And now, because the weather changed, my body isn't like the other day when it was snowing. It was obviously fucking cold, and I'll tell you, I was freezing. I went outside. I was sick, and I'm like freezing to death. I'm like, what the fuck? And my wife's like, your body, went from 20 degrees. You know what I mean? Like being used to having it be used to being at 20 degrees.
Have a great night, HRM. Nice to see you, man.
Hey, HRM, see you, man. Thanks for coming, brother.
Night, HRM.
Good night.
Gear says I should make a video. Nah, I don't feel like putting my pants on. I was in my pajama bottom all day yesterday. It's like, screw it. I just ain't doing it.
That's funny. I was in scrubs all day yesterday.
Right.
And of course, I get company. I get a phone call. We're outside. We want to say hi. I'm like, yeah. Just finally decided to dress comfortably, knowing I don't have to go anywhere. And big, bright orange, puffy scrubs.
Steve, at the
Parachute pants.
at the outdoor range that I go with a buddy of mine, there's a big sign, pick up your brass, this, that, and the other thing. Well, then there's a 55-gallon barrel underneath the, what do you call it there? And they say, it says dump brass here.
Yeah.
So I asked him, I go, oh. I says, who's the lucky mother that gets to fucking, return all that? You know what they do? They take all of it and they post it just for the reloading guys.
Right.
And they go through it, they separate it.
Yeah, we have a gun range here. They separate. It's a private gun range. They separate some of the brass and they have a 55-gallon drum with just random brass in it.
Yep.
That 55-gallon drum, they actually put it up for bids for auction and let guys bid on it. Cool gear. You got a GoPro?
Yeah, that's the one he used for. That's the one he used for the video he just did.
Nice.
See, now obviously his settings are on the right settings because he wasn't in doing the fishbowl. I think it's actually in the GoPro itself. You do the setting.
Oh, cool, Gerald. So you do know about the bargain dyes. And I've never had a lick of problem with them. And some of my dyes, like my 223 dyes, I bet you I got like 3,000 rounds through them. And they're still working great. The only lead dye I've ever had a little bit, and it wasn't an issue, it was just an inconvenience, was their combo bullet seat crimp dye. Because now I use the factory crimp on everything. I just like it a little bit better. And sometimes it's hard to back the dye off enough so it's not engaged where you're just using the bullet seater part of it. But other than that, I've never had any problems. Damn, gear got decked out on that camera.
Right.
He bought all the extras for it and stuff.
Right on.
Oh.
I hope it lasts him a lifetime.
Jezzo broke a pin in his RCBS die for his 308.
What'd you do? Accidentally get an old foreign military one in there with the weird ass primer?
Hey Dish, you got a request out there.
I see that.
All right. AJ Watt, what's up, my brother? Good to see you, my friend. There it is. Oop, there it is.
Whoop, there it is.
AJ Watt.
I like them old blood stains.
Yep.
See, I have my Spyderco, so now he can't say Mike, where's your Spyderco? So now he's gonna ask Dish for the orange handle parang.
Right.
Right.
And now he doesn't say, Mike, you know what this chat needs? I'm like, I know. You've been telling me for 2 years what the chat needed. Now,
Now you can't get rid of me.
huh?
Now you can't get rid of me.
Every week. I'm not even joking. I'm not saying because you're sitting there. Ask him every fucking week.
Yep.
He would print that. He'd write in the chat room. He goes, Mikey, you know what this chat needs?
Oh
I'm
yeah.
like, no, tell you what? He'd be like, it needs a little more Dish. Jezzo says no. It was a nice plated case, and I forgot to lube the inside of the case neck.
Nickel plated.
Sorry, yeah, thank you. No, but that is something, and I'm thinking that well, obviously you had to pay attention anyways, but you got to pay extremely attention to what the fuck you're doing.
Yep.
So you don't make yourself. Yeah, you don't make a bomb.
Yeah. That's how I don't understand how them guys, they'll do a live stream and be reloading and talking on the live stream while they're reloading. It's like, dude.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
You are so pushing it.
I couldn't do that.
You're more apt to get an undercharge load than you are a overcharge load. And then you're in trouble because you end up with lead and stuff in your barrel, and then you're shooting rounds behind it and blowing up your gun.
Yeah, no, I mean that's you gotta be smart about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean that should go without saying. I mean, I don't even do it and never done it. I've seen guys doing it on videos. I've seen the equipment people use because you're in the fucking you're in buying ammo and they got them on the shelves and everything. But I mean, but just watching the videos of it is, I'm like, that's
Yeah.
not something that. That's
Wish
not something you do. That's something you do when the wife and kids are away, or the kids are asleep, and your mind's on doing what you're doing, not fucking.
Yep. It's kind of cool to me. It's like a Zen thing. You get into that rhythm and just go. I wish
Jay Watt wants to know if you did the 50 cal or the 50 cal 12 gauge hack.
Nope, I totally forgot. Damn it. I think that 50 cal might be in the basement though, so I got a clue where it might be.
Did you see that Kentucky Ballistics? He shot his GoPro on accident. I saw that today, Stevie.
No, did you really?
Yeah, he had it sitting in front of what he was shooting so he could get a close-up also. I was like, that's a bad idea. Bad idea. It was a bad idea.
That's how that guy shoots, man.
Yeah.
He is good with that full auto stuff though.
I don't even think I'm sub to him.
He's awesome. Funny. And he's got some killer firearms. It's
Really? Dish, you didn't even notice. I don't have my hood on no more.
I did notice that you had your hat on.
Yeah, when I went in the house to let Gunpowder Beauty back in the chat, I'm like, all right, I need my fucking hat.
What was it again? Steve called you a Dutch lady or some shit?
No, Amish. That wasn't him. That was Guns
Someone
Girl.
called you Amish, and then Steve said you looked more like one of those something or other ladies with the thing around you.
Yeah, totally forgot. Damn it.
Jezzo said it missed a case neck. What a pain in the ass that was to get the case out of the die.
Yeah, whoops.
But he had an extra size in the die.
Yeah, I've gotten a couple stuck, usually with my 223, because that's a pretty tight fit. But I'll resize all my brass on my single loader, just so I don't torture my Dillon, and then I'll clean all the brass up again and then reload them on my Dillon.
Who shot the hood of his truck?
That's what I'm wondering.
I like how Scooch.
That's happened quite a few times.
Who's Such?
Scooch. Such. Oh.
Scooch. He's a big gun guy.
Shut up the hood of his truck, then deleted the video. How'd the guy shoot his fucking GoPro, by the way?
It was sitting in front of what his target was. He was shooting at toilets. And he had it sitting right in front of the toilet.
Oh.
Whoops.
Yep, and he blasted it.
He blasted it.
Aren't you supposed to have that like 3 feet off to the side or something?
Usually.
Yeah. Dog-faced pony soldier.
I have a feeling that guy makes a lot of money off his channel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing what these people are making. That Hannah Barrow I've been watching. Put it to you this way: her father's had she put up she made a channel for her dad. He's already got like fucking 40,000 subscribers or some bullshit like that. And she's been doing it for a while. I watched this video on how she how she came about and everything. She didn't do it; somebody else did. And I guess what got her really, I mean, she's been hunting and everything with her dad. She killed her first deer. She was like 8.
Right.
This thing said, it also said she could differentiate snakes when she was like 5 or 6 or something. And then, but anyway, then she went noodling for catfish. And and that just took off. And so people started watching what she was doing. She's 22 years old. Okay. She makes 90-something thousand dollars a year off of YouTube.
Damn.
And then she's on some TV show down in Alabama. And she gets like 50-something grand, 52 grand a year from that.
Oh, bless her heart.
You know the Dear Meat for Dinner guy? You guys ever watch him?
Yep.
He's making like 30 grand a month off of fucking YouTube.
Wow.
A month.
Must be nice.
Shit, I think I'd cut off a pinky finger to make 30 grand a month.
And he lives in Florida. He lives in Florida where there's no
That's a
state
lot of
tax.
months.
Yep.
He lives in Florida where there's no state tax. Hey, Gunpowder Beauty.
Yes.
Jay Watt wants to know. He says, "Okay, I'll ask again. How is the concealed carry corset working out?"
I love it.
Yeah, she came over for a fitting last weekend. Just saying.
You know, Steve, you're such a jerk.
Tell anybody about that private fitting, Steve.
I'm sorry.
It's supposed to be private.
I mean, I didn't mean to poke you with that needle. I promised.
Yeah, whatever. I think you did my purpose.
That's what he said.
No, that's what she said. She's like, "Oh, that was a needle. I thought you were going to give me something else."
Yep.
I've heard of having a needle dick before, Stevie, but sorry, buddy. You
Really?
just cheers.
I've actually used it pretty much every time we go out in town because I'm usually wearing something that's like a flowing tee and I'm not wearing pants that have a belt. So it's usually what I carry with. But I just got another order of My Fit jeans in, so hopefully my belt and everything will stay up with those jeans.
Right on, gear.
Oh shit, right here.
Man, would that be a hard decision? Sit there with a knife and 30 grand on the table. It's like, ugh.
No, it's got to be that much every month for the rest of my life.
All right.
Absolutely. I'll give you whatever finger you want.
And I thought, I'm going to tell you, I thought it was a fucking misprint. You know, I thought they meant to say 3 grand a month.
Right.
And it wasn't no fucking misprint.
Yeah. Commercial friendly.
And then I see the fucking, I mean, he had a lot of help because I guess he had a TV show down there in Florida. So he had a lot of people already, you know what I mean? Watching that. Kind of like Canterbury, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I bet you Dave Canterbury makes a fucking sweet fucking chunk of change too.
Yeah. Plus that guide school selling
Yep.
stuff and what have you.
Yep. A lot of people go to that Pathfinder school.
Yeah.
Well, not now because of the fucking thing, but you know.
Well, a lot of people buy his products, I know.
Yep.
Alrighty, it's my Betty Bye time.
Well, that's like, oh, good night, hon.
Have a great night.
Meds
That's
always
like the
night.
good night. That's like the Dear Meat for Dinner guy. He's got a spice thingy out. You know, he's got spices. He's got knives now.
I think that's one of Guns Girl's favorites.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I it's not they're expensive. They ain't fucking cheap. I'll tell you that.
Matter of fact, I think she bought a knife set from him too.
Did she?
I think that's where she got it. I'm not sure.
He was the guy that I told. Remember, a long time ago, I told you some fucking nitwit was fucking shopping in his knife on his fucking window.
Yeah,
That was him.
got you.
Yep.
No, Gary, I didn't know Jimmy Houston was on YouTube.
Me either.
I kind
Who's
of
Jimmy
like
Houston?
Houston. He's a
Who's
goofball.
Who's Jimmy Houston?
Though, damn.
All right, help a brother out. Who's Jimmy Houston?
He was one of them big bass fishing guys. He had a bass fishing show on for years.
Oh yeah.
And he's the kind of chunky dude with the Dutch boy haircut. Looks like he's like 12 years old. He's up there with who's the other guy? Bill Dance. Yeah, he's up there with Bill Dance. You know.
Oh, okay.
Night, Snow Zeus.
Have a great one, Snow Zeus.
Good night, Snows.
Man, I'm gonna have to start going to bed when everybody's waking up now.
I know, right?
It's like I feel
2 more
like
days, Stevie. Well, 3 more days, right?
I want to go hang out with the club people.
My wife's like, "What are you gonna do?" My wife's like, "What are you gonna do now? You're not gonna be able to watch your fucking air gun shows till fucking 3 in the morning."
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Oh, so I didn't even tell you. I might have, but I probably fucked it up when I was telling you about the air guns. Guess what you can do?
What?
You can go on that pyramid.com. I could fucking spend like $60 a month, $80, $90 a month on a fucking $1,000 gun.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's kind of handy.
My wife's like, "Are you really gonna buy the air tank and all?" I says, "Well," I go, "if I don't buy the air tank, that means I have to buy the pump. The pump's like fucking $2." I said, "But the problem with that is that you can hand pump any one of those fucking guns. The problem is when you get to a certain fucking level."
Yeah. Well, you can buy compressors outside of that website. You just got to make sure they go up to the right PSI.
Yeah. Now, but let me ask you a silly question. So, if you have a scuba, well, they call it a scuba tank, but really not a scuba tank. You can use a scuba tank, as a lot of guys do, right?
Yep.
And then they have these little ones you can do. So they have the little ones, the portable ones you can bring with you. Then they have the ones that you store.
Yeah.
The ones that you store they're not the big tall ones that you're thinking they are, like a welder's one. They're not those tall ones. They're much shorter, Stevie.
Right.
But they're 4,500.
That's where it comes in.
PSI, right?
Yeah.
But let me ask you a question. I have a compressor at my work, right? Because they mix ink and everything.
Right.
What would I have to look at the dial to see what it goes up to?
You got to see what the maximum.
Gauge?
You got to see what the maximum pressure that the compressor will hold.
Now, the other thing is that when they hook up these air guns to these tanks and stuff, there's like a bleeder.
Yeah.
They let the air out, and then they disconnect it from the tank, or they disconnect it from the gun.
Gotcha. So it don't.
Pop. Right. So if I hooked it up to the one at work, because it doesn't have one of those, well, it does down the bottom of the tank, but it's got that thing at the bottom of the tank so you can, drain it, because of condensation and shit.
Yeah.
But
G Trapper owns an air gun. He bought the pump. 3,000 PSI. Woof.
Yep. Oh, you got the Marauder? Is it G Trapper? Is it I think I surprised the fat man when I asked him one more time about the Dancer's Eel. The Dancer's Eel, huh? I don't know, you got me confused on that one. You own the Marauder. Nice one. What's it like, a 1,700 or something? They said it starts getting sucky to pump. I've already got ways to cheat, Stevie. I'm thinking, right? I was get the wheels spinning in my head today. Cut a couple of pieces of fucking paracord, and get 2 like 10-pound weights, 2 15-pound weights or something. with hooks on them or something. You know what I mean?
Oh, to help you hand pump.
Rest them on there, and then you just push down nice and easy. Have the girls take them off, push it down, take them up. They say it's like 4 minutes to pump it up.
Wow.
Good night, Clyde. Thanks for coming in, bro.
Good night, Clyde.
Nice to see you. Yeah, I think I've heard of the Marauder.
Yeah, they're good.
Who's that wild guy? He's from Michigan. He does trapping and everything, but he's getting in air guns big time. Ah, crap. He's always getting in trouble or fighting the DNR and going to court. And
Well, what I just found out, Jezzo, I hope you're still here. What I just found out was, and this is what kills me about the state of New Hampshire. The fucking state of New Hampshire, I can walk on your land as long as it's not posted, hunt on it as long as I'm fucking 300 feet away from a fucking building.
right.
Okay? I can hunt on your land without asking your permission in the state of New Hampshire. But I can't hunt with a pellet gun. I can hunt with a pellet gun. The only thing I can take is a fucking raccoon, possum,
Right.
and a coyote. Okay?
Well, they don't want people shooting deer with a small pellet gun.
Right. But if you get them 45 cals, 357, 50 cal,
your air pressure is also
3,000 pounds.
multiplied by 1,000. Yeah, there's
No. Dude, trust me, you got to go watch these videos on this. This guy's taking down water buffalo with these fucking air guns.
Mike, I'm the one that told you about him. And that guy's name is Sam Woods.
Sam Woods?
Yeah. He uses his air gun almost every other day. Farmers let him come on their drive around the farm in his truck, and he shoots pigeons and shit off their barns to help, keep the population under control. So that guy knows his air guns. He uses all that shit. But he just got a couple real nice new ones.
Yeah. But I didn't realize that of course, you guys probably already did, but that they had this, if you look it up, it's fucking funny as all fuck. It's in 357. And what's it called now? And it looks like a fucking gun right out of a fucking space movie.
And by the way, G Trapper said he gets like 50 shots off of one pump up. That's
one tank. Yeah, one tank on his gun gives him 50 shots. What caliber is it? G.
Well, that's not too bad then if it only takes you like 4 or 5 minutes to pump it up.
Is that 25 cal?
22.
22. Now, do you shoot the slugs out of them, or you just shoot the pellets? Or both? I'm finding different things out about these, Stevie. It's pretty cool.
Right.
So as long as you don't have a choked barrel, you can shoot a slug out of it. Like the wicked expensive ones that are like, $1,800, $1,900, like FX puts out and all that.
Yeah.
They actually have a shroud you buy for $120. You put it in, and you can shoot all the slugs you want. For that caliber.
Right.
For that size, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's pretty cool. And Stevie, they're fucking shooting. They're shooting like fucking rabbits and fucking, with the 22s and the 25s and shit. This FX impact gun, right? They're shooting 140 yards, 130 yards. And they're smoking these fucking things.
Yeah. J Watt says, Frontier fun fact for you. Lewis and Clark had an air rifle with them during the...
Yeah, it has a 10-round rotary clip. Those are cool, aren't they, G? They're nice guns. And everything's legal on them. You can put silencers on them and shit, and it's legal. You know why? Because it ain't a firearm.
Yep. But I would say hurry up and get it before they change that shit. Because you know how they like changing stuff.
Yeah, they do kind of but yeah, New Hampshire won't let you do it. But Matt, like I can hunt coyote, bobcat, and small game in Mass. But in Maine, I can hunt deer with it. Again, it's got to be the right size caliber. You know.
I think that's how it is here too, isn't it, Dish?
I think so.
With air guns.
But
Yeah,
those
a certain
those
PSI and a certain caliber.
yeah. Those big bores they sell though, holy shit. They got a 45 cal, Stevie. It's a 5-shot 45 caliber fucking air gun. 5 shots out of a fucking rifle that shoots 45 caliber fucking bullets.
Yeah, they came a long way, baby.
They are. They're, and it's sickening how accurate they are, Trap. It's sickening how accurate they are. But that's why they're a lot of money, too. There's a lot of science behind that, which I didn't really understand.
Sure.
Still don't. Still don't, but that's all right.
Well, I would imagine one of the big tricky things about is being able to seal that much pressure and allow it to release and then reseal, without blowing the O-rings out of it and stuff.
Well, they have they have these things, Stevie, right? So they call them plenums. You take the gun apart, right? You take this out and it goes from 120 bar. And so you can change your on some of them, not all of them. So you can change so you can get, like this guy did it today. He changed from getting 700 and something feet per second to almost 900, over 900.
Right.
So.
The plenum, that makes sense.
Yeah, and it rests right against the regulator thing.
Yeah.
And then on the tip you set it. It's the fucking science behind it. It's fucking phenomenal what these guys are doing with them.
Well, that and the precision in building, it's got to be phenomenal.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you got like rubber O-rings in there and you got too much space for them,
yep,
they'll blow right past it,
And then when they send you these guns, they send you extra O-rings. But
in case you
I was watching one today or last night. I don't know. Fucking days run together. I think it was a Hudson. The regular break barrel springers.
Yeah.
Your regular break barrel pellet guns.
Yep.
Normally they only come 177 or 22.
Yeah.
Okay. This one comes 30 cal.
Wow.
The guy goes, "You want to work out? Buy this." Don't worry about going to the gym, he says.
Golly, that's got to be like a super high performance pump.
Oh my God. Yeah, the one you have is about 400 to 500, but G Trapper, you go looking at the FX Impact and stuff, they're $1,300, $1,400, $1,500, $1,600. And that doesn't include the tanks and all that bullshit.
Wow, that's crazy money. Especially you can buy 3 rifles for that.
Yep. to do the same thing. But it gives guys like me,
Yeah.
you know, and the felons of the world something to shoot, you know,
Yeah.
and go to different states that allow the hunting for it. So we can't, you know, we can hunt. We can. Tomorrow night on your chat, I'll have the name for that gun for you, and we can protect ourselves in our own homes. You know.
Yeah. I still like the idea of that fully automatic one though.
Yeah, you can use a regular scope on it. You're right, G-Trap. Oh yeah, full auto. It's fucking amazing what they're doing with them. You know.
Gee, what?
But
You'll shoot your
I mean, they got them, Stevie. They got ones that'll go through a 2x4 without even blinking an eyeball.
Oh yeah.
I'll stick with a pneumatic potato cannon. Those are fun. Especially, I'm using fucking Lysol. Was it Lysol? What the fuck was I using for a fucking? And I guess I guess I was supposed to stop at some certain point and not put too much in there.
Oh no.
Steve, that fucking potato was fucking flying. My buddy's like, "Are you out of your fucking mind?"
One of my what the hell was he? One of my niece's husbands built a super duper one, and he could take a 20-ounce Pepsi bottle, fill it half full of water, and drop that down there and shoot that sucker like 6 or 8 city blocks through the air.
Wow.
It was like a mortar.
Yeah, Gerald, I can have them. And by the way, I don't know if you heard me, bud. You can hunt deer up in Maine with air guns. Yeah, them fucking potato guns, though, man. Whoo!
Did you make the old tennis ball cannons when you were a kid with the tin cans?
I never did, but my neighbor did. I would watch him do it, and because he was older than me.
Yeah.
You know.
We used to have fights with them things, shoot them back and forth at each other.
No, the kids my age, we were dumber than that. We used to go down and we'd have somebody buy us fireworks or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And they'd buy us Roman candles. Remember the old Roman candles?
Yeah.
And we would sit there and have Roman candle fights.
Yeah.
And my mom would always say, "Why does your shirt have 40 million holes in it?"
Well, I can't tell you.
Well, and then my grandfather would say, "Well, why don't you ask him what the hell he was doing?" And she's like, "What were you doing?" I go, "Nothing." And she goes, "What were you doing?" I go, "Nothing." Him and all his kids are out in the backyard having a Roman candle fight with Dan. You should have seen them. She goes, "Michael, did you get hit with one?" I goes, "No, Ma." She says, "What's all the holes from?" I goes, "Ma, that's from Roman candle coming back at me."
It's all fun and games till somebody's afro catches on fire.
Yeah, Jezzo. I don't know. So again, this pyramidair.com. If you go to pyramidair.com, right? And there's a thing on there that says hunting. If you put in the search button in the search bar on their site and you put air gun hunting laws, then they come up with a map of the United States, and then you just click on the map. You know, you click on your state, and it gives you all the state laws.
Wow, that's
yeah, it's pretty convenient, really. Because then if I go to fucking Missouri, if I go to, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You just click on it and find out what the hell the laws are.
Yeah.
And yeah, Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, you can't. I can't shoot deer here in Mass with them, but just tell us a story from when you were growing up.
A story from when I was growing up.
Yeah, Jay Watt wants to hear all about it.
Oh my god!
We started with there was this one time at band camp.
There was this
Wow.
one time in band camp.
Beat the hell out of somebody.
No, there was this Jay Watt starts with a little bit something like this. There was this one time in Virginia. I'm an asshole.
Yo, yo, yo. Great song.
I even get to go trout fishing this spring, Stevie.
Yeah, I ain't got off my ass either. The shame. Of course, it's still spring ain't really here yet. Sort of, kind of, maybe.
I like trout fishing. Rookies.
I like trout eating.
No doubt.
I went trout fishing one day, Steve. I went trout fishing one day in New Hampshire with a friend of mine. And I dropped a line to fucking Michigan. I go, hey, guess who I'm fishing with? Mike, you know you're not. Yes, I am. Yeah, that was a cold day too. Holy Hannah. It was
I bet
cold
so.
up there.
Yeah.
It was cold that day.
The fuck are you talking about? It's cold like 9 months out of the year.
Yeah, it was the like the second week of April, third week of April, something like that. And it was north, and we were in New Hampshire, and it wasn't southern New Hampshire. And me and working class woodsman were trout fishing on the stream, and it wasn't too bad. And then I caught the first one, and I'm like, and the water dipped on my hand. I'm like, fuck, that water's fucking cold.
Right.
And I said to him, Jesus Christ. He goes, Mike, the fucking ice just got out, 3 weeks ago, for Christ's sake, But yeah, it was raw that day. It was probably only, I don't know, it was probably 40. It wasn't very warm at all.
I can't wait to go fishing.
Yeah, just remember, don't go canoeing down in those streams where you hear banjos playing. Just saying.
See,
Yeah,
y'all
banjos.
joke,
Fucking run.
y'all joke, but when I hear banjos, those are my people. Okay, those are my people.
Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna. No, shut up, Mike. You knew what was coming out my mouth next.
Shut up, Mike. Shut up.
Got some pretty panties there, boy.
You got
Oh,
some
yeah.
panties there, the other little girl. Squeal like a pig.
Poor Ned Beatty.
I know, right? Oh,
Right. Got a party.
fucking.
That was a disturbing movie. I seen that when I was a kid.
So did I. It was disturbing as all get out.
Right. That don't really happen, right?
Go to the woods and find out. Find some back ass fucking hillbilly town.
Right. Gear.
She got a pretty mouth. No, that was a fucked up movie.
Yeah.
Well, for that matter, The Deer Hunter was a fucked up movie too.
Oh man, yes, it was.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if that was the same year or a couple years in between.
Well, for one thing, the thing I took away from that movie is they totally used the wrong kind of deer for the movie. That was a fucking red deer from Europe. Those are bitches.
Fucking Stevie ruined a good movie. And I using the right deer.
Stuff like that kills it for me.
I know. I drive my wife crazy. We're watching a movie. I go, nah, see what happened here is.
Yeah.
And she's like, will you stop? She goes, it's a movie.
They're doing it wrong.
Oh, they haven't stocked. That sucks, Gear. They haven't stocked Gear streams in River in a month.
Right.
Yeah, but I hear you, Steve. They do have some of them. Some of the movies are kind of a little
Well,
bit, you know.
that's why I couldn't watch Mountain Men, because they kept putting stuff in there that wasn't fucking real.
Yeah.
It's like, God, you're killing me here. I understand, the dude living up the old fart living up in the mountains and shit, but you ain't gonna catch $1,000 beaver.
No.
Totally impossible. And if you don't get that $1,000 beaver, they won't have enough food for the winter. It's like bullshit. I hate that. Pet peeve, I guess. I can't just go with the flow.
Jay Watt wants to know, Gunpot, if you listen to Iron Horse Bluegrass.
Yeah.
Is that when they're playing on the fucking wash drums and shit like that?
Wash tub.
Wash tub.
The old original bluegrass is, but
They all look like me. Me and the guy from fucking Deliverance, the kid playing the banjo.
I'm trying to remember what they look like, but
I used to work with a kid. I nicknamed him Banjo Kid the first day he walked through the fucking door. His first day on the fucking job.
Oh man.
Banjo Kid.
that and Black Larry and
Jerry.
No, Black Jerry.
Black Jerry, sorry.
Yeah.
I had the Erie part right.
Right.
Dish, I think you're fucking, I think you might have, he came into the chat one night years ago, and I asked you guys to check him out. I don't know if he changed he might have changed his YouTube channel name, but he hasn't done a hiking video in a while. But it used to be Dan Gilbo or Gilbo Dan Gill or something like that. Gillsby something.
It doesn't sound familiar.
I know Bird Dog subbed to him, but yeah, that's him. That's Banjo Kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. If I remember tomorrow, I'll go on Facebook and tell you. I'll tell you what his real name is.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow, Joe, that's fucked up. Some of the lakes still north of Jerry up in Maine still have ice on them.
Oof.
Although I wouldn't doubt it. It was fucking. Yeah, that's how far you had to drive for fucking to go ice fishing for me, anyway. Oh crap! It's 1 o'clock.
Witching hour.
It's witching hour. All right, let's do this. Let me put my cigarette out. So, folks, here's what we're gonna do.
Gonna
You
go
have till the
jogging?
time, huh?
You gonna go jogging?
No, we have to the time that I walk from my fat ass from my car to my house. No, I'll talk to Hughes when I get there. Oh yeah, I can't lock my car if my door's open, dumbass. Oh, I'm getting old.
I was watching some modern bluegrass guys the other day, man. Freaking guitar players were absolutely phenomenal. Pretty famous.
I'm trying to think of who does the bluegrass. He was a country guy that now does fuck, what's his name?
And the one kid on the electric guitar, or no, he was on a folk guitar, but he had it running through a bunch of different equipment. He's like the modern bluegrass. He was doing some interesting stuff. I'll have to look that up.
Vince Gill did some bluegrass with his buddy there that plays the ukulele. Not the ukulele, but the 3-string.
You know, that might be it, Gear.
What's that?
Billy Strings.
Billy Strings.
I know he was one of them I was watching.
Boxcar Willie.
No, not Willie, Billy.
Jay Watt.
And how are you reading my mind, Gear? Well, you
Yeah,
see,
you read mine?
I think that's going to be the kid. Come on.
You know what lake don't have ice on them, Dish? The one on the backside of the hills of the state. What? What? Yeah. Why are you still awake? Go to bed. 13 years old, up at 1 o'clock in the morning. What the fuck, over?
Yep, that's the guy, Gear. That dude is good. He's an awesome bluegrass player. Then he puts like the modern twist kind of shit on it.
And what's his name?
Billy Strings.
Billy Strings.
Yeah.
Strings of Billy.
Dust in a baggie. Yep. I got arrested for a little bit of dust in the baggie.
Oh, did he really? That
Yeah.
sucks. That sucks to be him. All right, listen. I'm back obviously inside. Had another good time tonight.
Right on.
Thank you guys for coming in. You guys out in the chat, thanks a million again. And Steve, you gonna do a chat tomorrow night, kid?
That's the plan if everything works out.
All right, what are we looking at? 9:30-ish, 10-ish?
Yeah, I'd like to shoot for 9:30. It's a little nicer starting early.
Right. All right, so guys, tomorrow night, check out Stevie's chat. You guys, as you know, on Saturday night, Stevie does his anywhere from 9:30 to 10. I'm going to try to do his tomorrow night at 9:30. All right. Thanks a million for coming in, and we'll see you tomorrow night. If not, hopefully we'll see you all next week. But enjoy, stay safe, and do me a favor. Don't drink the Lysol. Have a good night.